What's up, motherfuckers?
I'm Tupac. What's good, y'all? Oh my gosh. What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? What's up, listeners and viewers? How y'all doing? Welcome to Because We Are Podcast, episode 63. We're back on our usual schedule. It's been a while since we heard from y'all and seen from y'all, but you know, we still here, we still live. All of us are doing well, so I think we all doing pretty fine. You know, we all look good. Dame looks like babyface Dame in the building. Yeah, this is the youngest I've ever seen you before, bro. I've never seen you look like this young before, bro.
I feel like I'm 19.
Is there a specific occasion?
No,
you just
not at all.
Just wanted to just big chop.
Summertime. Okay.
Yeah. It's not the first time I've done it. Maybe it's the first time I've done it and then proceeded to do a podcast afterwards, but I do this like maybe a few times a year. Shave it all off, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. How far down did you go?
Isn't there... I'm sorry?
Whoa.
Never mind.
Yo, keep it G. Keep it G. Does Shawty like it?
Yeah, she actually prefers me like this than with any facial hair for some reason. But I didn't do it for her.
Oh, okay. Because
keep that. Yeah, fuck that.
She's told me on many occasions that if I ever shave my beard off, we have a serious problem. She needs that to be there. And it's been there since we started dating, like forever. Like I've never taken up my beard off. So
you should fuck with her. Send you like a Photoshop picture of you without a beard on.
I don't think I'm ready for that. Like,
but
I don't think I'm ready for that harassment. Like I feel like
for the type of reaction you might get.
Yeah, I feel like she's gonna curse me out, and I feel like I just don't want to. She's gonna say things that I feel like it's gonna be too much. I can't bear it. I'm a Cancer, bro. I'm very emotional. I can't take it, even if it's like a joke. I'm like, I can't take that.
Do y'all feel objectified? You know, because you know a lot of women definitely like the beards and like the facial hair. It's almost like, do you really like me or do you like my beard? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
or the haircut. I feel like that's a thing that's like out right now, where like a lot of like a women like, oh yeah, when men get their haircuts, they be feeling like bad bitches, you know. So
it's definitely weird, man. But you know, at the same time, like we need something, right? We need something that's like, you know. Because you know, just in my opinion, I'm sure there's people who agree. I think men are gross for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you're like one of those dudes that, you know, that like keep themselves really up and like eat nothing but salads and like drink water all the time. The average dude is disgusting. You know what I mean? Just naturally. Women are beautiful. Just again, in general, objectively speaking, the same way a sunset is beautiful. Women are beautiful. So I really don't know what it's...
Can I tell you why this misogynistic?
Oh, this thing
is... You know what? Please tell me.
Your beauty standard, it all depends on how women present themselves according to what they ingest, what they, you know, how they look and all that stuff. Like, there's more things that make a woman beautiful than just like, you know, the shit that like men are supposed to always be doing. Because there's women that do that, and it's like that makes them less beautiful because they do those things.
Well, actually, I disagree. I think women are beautiful in all different shapes, sizes, colors, you know, amalgamations. I think there are women who never wear anything feminine, and you know, I think masculine women are attractive. I think feminine women are attractive. There's beauty in all women. Like, honestly. Now, I'm not saying that as like, you know, but I truly believe that, you know. So I think just the female form, again, just like babies are cute. Like, I really think it's like one of those universal truths. And I think it sucks.
You cute, So is David beautiful right now?
Well, you know, I don't know how to fucking answer that, to be honest with you.
Yes. Like, you see how high his voice got? He's like, well, you know.
I don't know how to answer that, man.
Hey, man, there's some ugly babies and there's some dirty hoes out here. So I don't know what you're talking about, Hyde. I don't know who you tap dancing to and for. But
Yeah, but listen, real quick, I want to say, please subscribe to the Patreon, patreon.com/because we are podcast. We just did a wonderful Patreon exclusive episode that's going to be public
Yes, we did.
very, very soon. We did a letter league. For y'all who don't know what that is. We basically had like an alphabet versus, you know, like all the letters of the alphabet facing off each other. We chose what the best letter was. We're not going to tell you which one won at the end, but just watch the video. It's great. It's only going to be on YouTube. It's not coming out on audio. And yeah, we're going to have more stuff coming to the Patreon soon. So please subscribe to that. And yeah, follow us on all that stuff. We're on Facebook now too. Facebook, because we are podcast. You know, go
Yes,
like
sir.
up our reels, go share it and all that stuff. We everywhere now. We all over the place. You're going to be seeing a lot more of us very, very soon. But
we have more content coming up, man. We have some guests coming up very soon. In the next month or so, we should have our very first live guest. On the recap. So that should be very excited. So you guys definitely want to stay tuned for all of that and all the content we have coming for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot, man.
About the Patreon episode, we don't have to say who won, but did you guys feel like it was an upset? Now that like time has passed, did you guys feel like it was an upset?
Not me.
Yeah, absolutely. I think so. I mean, you got to speak non-biased, man. Like, if you were going into like a letter league and you were just thinking like, what are the first letters you were thinking are going to win? You're thinking, okay, that one. You know what I'm saying? The obvious ones. Some of them motherfuckers was out early.
Some of those picks were like
spoiler
not
alert.
well thought out.
But yo, some of your favorite vowels ain't making.
The ones that
some of your favorite vowels.
It was a lot of fun though, man. It was a lot of fun and a lot of great stuff. I'm actually curious what the viewers will have to say about it. I'm sure we forgot about some things. I'm like curious how they would have went about this. So when y'all see it, comment on it. You know, share with us, share me opinions. You know, everything. Like I'm definitely open to anything that we might have missed. Please go check that out. I wanted to mention, because I actually forgot, I might have content for us when I turn 30. Because you remember when we was talking about high school reunions?
Yeah. I
forgot to mention that I had a best friend, a bestie, if you will, in high school.
I won't.
And I had a bestie, and we made an agreement or a pact, one of those, whatever it is, or a promise of some sort, that if we weren't shacked up by 30, like if we weren't married or anything, then
I remember you said this.
That we had to get married to each other. So I feel like a conversation needs to be had. If I turn 30 and I ain't married yet, I might need to call her up, bro, and see the logistics and everything. Be like, yo, you remember this? And it was mad cute. We called it Plan Z. I don't know if you know, like it's like, yo, if everything else don't work out, it's like we hit.
But 30 is the age that y'all chose. That's y'all giving up mad early.
See, I think that's
it's like 15 years ago.
I think that's the thing. Like when we were younger, 30 felt like really, really old. It felt like, you know what I mean? Like it felt like the time when you're supposed to have things figured out. I promise y'all, nothing starts until you turn 30. Like it really, really doesn't. And it's interesting that when we're that young, that we had this idea that 30 was supposed to be like, oh yeah, you know, by that time I'll know who I'm gonna marry, I know where I'm gonna live, and man, I feel hardly like any of that shit happen when I turn 30.
I feel like as I get older, people say that. Like, you know, oh, it's not until you get to this age where you start to feel. So I feel like when I get 30, niggas gonna be like, oh no, 30 is nothing. When you turn 40,
yeah, you just getting me through.
It's like, yo, I'm never gonna reach I'm never gonna get there. Yo.
Yeah.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, that's adulthood right there. That's just life.
Yeah, it's like, oh, when
never
you get to this
story.
age, yeah, you going really, and then it's like. Then we get there and it's like, wait, but I thought all the people that said that shit to you,
like, nah.
they're not even here no more. Like, that shit is kind of crazy, man.
Nah, they was 45 when they said it. Now they 55 saying it to all the niggas that are fucking 49.
Bro, I've been said that, like, we need more milestones, or like we need more like exclusive stuff when you turn a certain age, because you're not like 21 in most places. Yep. That's when you like are able to drink, and then like 25, like you're able to rent a car without like getting these fees and all that shit. And that's like this different milestone for ages. I'm like, we need like certain things that you only get when you like 35. When you're 35, yeah, that's when you can start doing this for real. You're only allowed just to give people more things to like be excited for. Because I feel like mad people, and we've talked about this many times, mad people are just afraid to turn 30 or it's afraid to age. And I'm like, we need more like, and give people more incentive. Like, and we shouldn't need it, but like, I think it would help if people had more incentive to be like, yeah, I'm going to get to this age and I'm going to be able to,
I feel like you shouldn't
use
be
AI
able to,
or some shit.
I feel like you shouldn't be able to drive in the left lane until you're 35. Like that would be a good one. That would be a good one. Like, yeah, nah, you can't get into the left lane until you're 35. You have to drive in the middle or the right lane. And that's definitely something I'd be fucking excited about. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point,
not even to pass, you have to stay in that lane.
You have to stay in that lane.
Even if
niggas is driving slow.
Yeah, if you're a Tesla and you got your age hooked up to your car and you go into that lane, that shit views you right back into your, right back into your lane where you're supposed to be until you turn 35.
It's definitely one. You shouldn't be able to use Clear at the airport until you turn 30. Like, just because motherfuckers going to Miami love abusing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't use TSA pre-check till you 32.
Yeah, you got to be an adult.
Just wait with everybody else. You wait with everybody else. These people need it more than you. If you're 32, odds are you need to be somewhere else faster than these other people. So
exactly, motherfuckers go to Miami, they go to South by Southwest and start abusing shit like that. Like, no, fuck that.
Yeah, no, wait your turn, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need more. At first, I said amusement park, but I feel like the older you get, you just don't fuck with amusement parks like that. So I'm like.
You guys ever did the fast pass at like a big amusement park?
Hell yeah.
Oh no.
Rode Nitro like 9 times in a row. You got to do it at least once in your life.
Dog, I don't think I could ever go to an amusement park without it now. Like, that is the bougie level that I'm at. Like, if I have to wait on this line for 45 minutes to 50 minutes to ride a ride that only takes like 2 minutes to actually do.
When you think about it, it is pretty ridiculous when you think about it like that. It's like, we've been on this line for like an hour and 15 minutes, and then it broke down for 15 minutes. So I was like, and now we riding this shit and it's 2 minutes, and now if we want to ride it again, we got to get back in line.
Niggas be in a rush to go on a ride that just broke down. Why are you so excited to go on this ride still? If this shit just broke down for the 4th time today.
You know what's funny? Those lines are like one of the only examples of like classism in America, like where like classism like meets, right? Because like when you're on that short line and you're looking at that long line, you feel so better than those people. Like you just do, like just couldn't be me. You, I done did this thing 3 times and you're still right over there. Sucks for you, buddy. Here, take some change. Like you just feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like you just feel so entitled.
Yeah, bro. Certain things need more of like an age limit. Like that's real shit. And I think if more people had that, they'd be more excited about aging. I'm still excited about turns. I can't wait to turn 30. And it's not because of the Plan Z shit. It's not because imagine that happens and I just end up getting some pussy. Like it's just like, yeah, let's try this out. And then it's just we really can't do this for real. I think it'd be fun to explore though for Patreon. So if y'all listening and y'all get to me when I'm 30, y'all get that content.
Well, we got what, like 14 months?
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Well, when you put it like that, holy
15.
shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, this is like up around the corner. You'll be 29 in July.
Actually, no. I'm turning 28 this year. I forgot.
Are you? I thought you were turning 28.
Nah, I
thought you were turning 29. Yeah,
I'm turning 28, and then so it's 2 more.
Oh,
years.
you got time. You got time to figure this out.
But y'all never had something like that with anybody? Y'all never had that? Yo, if we not there yet. Y'all never had that?
I think with one of my best friends, we were gonna live together, but other than that, nah.
I probably said it before, but I probably never meant it. Trying to get some pussy or something.
Yeah, we gonna be together forever. We gonna always be best friends. Yeah, nah, I don't know. That shit is deep. The older you get, the more you can't really get that shit off. What we got today, man? What's y'all on your mind? What do y'all feel impactful about today?
Shit. Honestly, I've been kind of detached a lot from just kind of what's going on. Because first of all, things are frightening for one.
Moving hella fast, bro. It's
Yeah,
AI
man.
shit,
It's
man.
the AI thing. The state of the world. Our former president has been indicted. You know what I mean? Like a lot of stuff is happening, and things are moving quick, and you don't really know. I mean, I think it's going to be a very interesting summer. I'm excited about that, but I don't know, man. Kind of think we're like, I don't know if we know where we're going all the way.
So I just saw there's an AI Drake and Weeknd song called "Heart on My Sleeve" that has 250,000 streams on Spotify right now.
Oh, I did see that. I
sent
did
that to
hear that
y'all.
actually.
I sent that to y'all.
Yeah, because you sent it.
Did y'all hear the song?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, that beat is ass.
I didn't hear it. Is it good?
It said Metro did it, right?
Yeah, shit's right. Yeah.
She know what she need, all I need, all she blessed, give it my best, got my heart on the sleeve with a knife.
Yo, Metro's gonna sue the fuck out of these people. This is slander. And he says Metro made the beat. You want?
That shit whack. Let's just be clear. It sounds like a Nav song.
Yeah, it's pretty damn bad.
The comment that I tweeted was AI is finally giving the music industry what it's wanted this entire time, which is black music without black people. Which, like, yeah, fuck it. See, like, my idea was very novel a week ago. But shit, niggas got jobs and shit like that. I should have just did what, said fuck it, took the day off, made my little Drake Kanye diss, and then dropped it.
Yeah, play your voice message that you made real quick. Play a Drake diss real quick.
Honestly, it just feels like every time Kanye would call me, it was always about some bullshit, right? And the truth is, he's just jealous because Kim's in love with me, and
that's it. It was I only paid for the fucking 15-second clip.
Did you type that or did you say it?
I said it.
Nigga, how to pay for some AI, boy.
He funded them niggas, bro.
He gonna put it down for some AI.
Because this shit is interesting to me, man. That shit is like totally like, it's just, again, I want to kind of not for clout, but just for people, because everyone's just having fun, right? Let's have our own kind of fun. Let's have some dangerous kind of fun.
This beat,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo.
just saying in general, man, because it's just like dangerous. There's some real, but again, it's not novel anymore, so fuck it. But yeah, I was gonna do the whole thing. And it's not. Now that I see how easy it is, it's it's crazy. It's just crazy.
We're in that technology phase where maybe like 25 years ago, the people who are our age in the internet and was just coming out, they were in that same boat where they're like, what the fuck is happening? The things are happening so fast. A lot of developments happening. But like, I feel like now since we have the technology now, so shit's moving 3 times as fast when it comes to this AI stuff, man. Like, there's this one software that was in generation 1. And then, they're coming out with all this stuff. It's not even released yet, bro. Generation 1 is not released to the public yet. And they're already on Generation 2. And they're talking about, sign up for the launch for Generation 2. Like, you haven't even given me the first one yet. So it's like,
man.
Yeah, and the stuff that you're able to do, fucking text to video, video to video, text to photo, text to, like, it's ridiculous. The voice modulator stuff you could do, it's just insane. And what's more impressive is just how fast and how accurate it all is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like it's just trial and error. Like, all right, let me reprogram. Let me just mess with this, mess with that, mess with this. Like, no, nigga, you type this in. Exactly what you type in is exactly what you're getting in return. And then in a matter of seconds at that.
Yeah.
So I don't think we've ever seen technology move this fast. I think by the time it is summer, it's gonna be on a whole nother fucking planet because really it's only been maybe like when niggas start talking about this chat GPT stuff like a couple months ago, maybe like not like October, November last year.
I feel like it
really started picking up steam until like
in January probably.
Yeah.
So
this
fast.
year itself is like they were waiting. It's like they were waiting to drop all this stuff on us, yo.
When did we do the Lenza? Like we did the Lenza AI thing literally this year. It was definitely this year.
Was that this year?
Yeah, I thought that was last year.
Was it? I mean, shit, we literally have to just go back. Look at our podcast.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, we did that on the pod.
Isn't that crazy how we don't even know? Like time is just going so fast that we don't even realize like what we did last year and what we did this year. But yeah, bro, it's like we was just talking about how quick it's gonna go, and we're already in like the fucking like it's like a what's that shit in the water that's like you get a riptide. Like it's like we're in a riptide of technology right now. Like we're in it and it's just going and we can't get out because we're just here. So let's be now that we're here. Let's talk about it. What are y'all scared of? Because I mean, D, you sound like you're embracing a lot of it, probably more than me and Hod are. Like
I'm excited for it, man.
I'm for it a little bit too, and Hod, you might be a little bit for it as well. But I see you have a little bit of your like reservations about it, which is like normal. But like, I want to talk to D about this because you seem to be the most positive about it. So, like, be honest. Yeah. In terms of like not just what you're positive about, but like what are some of your fears about? Do you have any like reservations about it? Like, is there anything that you're like maybe this is
obviously, yeah. I feel like this is such a powerful tool, and with like anything else that comes with power, like if it falls into the wrong hands of somebody who's really smart, who knows what they're doing, but they just have bad intent. So if it falls into somebody's hands like that, where they can manipulate somebody into, like I've seen stories about somebody pretending using the voice modulating software to ask a mother for $1 million or something like that, or the you know what I'm saying? Like, so it could happen because there are older people who don't know any better, who have no idea any of this stuff that's going on at all. Because let's be honest, if you don't have Twitter, if you don't have Instagram, you don't really up the pace on what all this AI stuff is and like what's going on with it. So if I have a 65-year-old grandmother who's just sitting on fucking stacks of money, and then somebody is able to take my fucking audio from this podcast and then make me ask her for all this fucking money that I don't need, they could do that. And they could probably get it off. And now I gotta talk to my grandmother.
You gotta be smarter than this. What's going on?
So there's
what if I ever just asked you for $1 million? It's like, come on now.
The motherfuckers that was doing like free iPad texts to your grandparents and stuff like that, they definitely about to get crazy with this AI stuff.
You know how they send in the Amazon text nowadays? They got my mom with that shit. My mom clicked that link. I was like,
don't that feel like violation though? Like, don't you be ready to fight somebody, but it's so crazy how you don't know who to fight. Like you can't can't blame anybody. That's why I do all that stuff for my parents. Like whenever I can, like I tell my dad, I'm like, yo, don't put your card in no Uber or nothing.
My mom be knowing better. It's just, she got caught lacking that time. It's just some new shit.
Yeah, bro.
That's the scary thing, man. It's almost like, I mean, someone brought it up. They talked about with like the artists and stuff. Like this is very reminiscent of when LimeWire came out, right? It just feels like when LimeWire and Kazaa and Napster and all that stuff came out, and there was just no laws to like deal with file sharing, right? And people, the industries that we're a part of are just going to have to figure out how to adapt and in what ways. And it may take 10, 15 years because the only thing that killed file sharing was Spotify. Like Spotify was literally all right, $10.99, we're going to give you every song you've ever heard. You don't own it. You can't download it, but we're going, right. If you can't own it, you can't download it, but you can at least listen to it. That's going to be the thing. So there's now no value in file sharing. There's no value in buying hard drives to save your music or burning CDs and all that stuff. I did have a cousin who wanted me to like he had an old computer and he was like, "Oh, I want you to put the software on there to get me all the free movies and free music." I'm like, that shit is dead. Like, you need a Netflix account and like you need a Spotify and just like call it a day because there's just none of that. What was that?
You called your cousin broke.
Oh yeah, he was broke as fuck. I mean, just was what it was.
We all been there, man.
This was what it was. Yeah,
I want to watch every movie and every show, but I'm not trying to pay for it. What can I do? Go on Reddit, bro. Reddit still got a lot of like. I watched the whole show that I already seen, but I watched it on HBO Max first. But of course, I don't got HBO Max no more because I got a redacted, so a cracked redacted. So I don't need to like be fucking like going paying for none of this stuff anymore. As soon as I got this cracked redacted, I canceled all my subscriptions, bro.
The only one, so what they do benefit from in that realm, to me anyway, is like just user interfaces and stuff like that. And like a lot of that stuff, just like sometimes, you have to deal with like, sometimes there's no subtitles, there's shit wrong with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
I need subtitles.
Yeah, for real, right? I need subtitles, and like something that I've used before is redacted. It only has like subtitles for some reason, and I'm like, how many fucking are actually watching this?
Yo,
not that there's anything wrong with
pre-production. But
like, why is that the default? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, it feels like that would be niche to me. You know what I'm saying? But all right, I'll get over that one.
Do y'all watch stuff in like? Jesus. Yeah.
How many?
We're not gonna say what race he is.
Well, I'm not. I'll say it after the hour. I'll bring it back up after the hour. What I was just about to say. But do y'all watch stuff on like double speed or like half speed or something like that? Like, do y'all speed your content up?
Depends. I do though.
Never.
Bro, I think either something's wrong with me or like maybe you could tell me what's wrong with us, because I can't listen to something at its regular speed anymore. Unless it's like music, I can listen to music at its fine speed. But if I'm like watching a podcast or if I'm watching like a video, I need it to be in like double speed or like at least 1.5 speed. I cannot watch it at its regular.
Slow.
Yeah. I can't do that anymore.
Why? Do you feel like you just need to like digest all of it at once, or you can't just like wait that. Or
yeah, let's break that down.
Yeah, maybe it could be. Maybe it's like
I think it's just impatient.
That's maybe what it is. Maybe I want to consume the content, but I don't want to like actually spend the time on it. Like if I know I can do it faster and still get the same amount of like consumption from it, it's like I'm gonna like if I can watch something in 30 minutes, that's an hour and a half. I'm gonna watch it in 30 minutes. Because I'm still going to be getting the same thing from it.
Sure. I think
it's like the Spark Notes version of watching a video.
So when it's informational, if it's a podcast, if it's a book, I do a lot of audiobooks and stuff like that. I'll do those quickly. I'll do those in 1.5 speed, 1.75. I never go to 2. 2 sounds chipmunky to me. But 1.25, 1.5.
It depends on how the original speaker is speaking. Because if they're already talking really fast, then you can't do it.
Like audiobooks specifically are like well known for like being way slower than they need to be. So those I definitely speed up for sure. But if it's content where there's some type of emotional aspect of it, whether it's like fiction or I'm watching a movie or something like that, then yeah, I'm gonna want to sit in the moment. And sometimes like those are purposeful, right? Those negative space, the negative, the pregnant pauses and things like that. At that point, then yeah, I want the speed, the pace that it's set at. But if it's informational, then yeah, I'll definitely speed it up. But I am dying for Spotify to add a 45 feature. Just let us speed up the songs and like let us change the sample rate and stuff like that and like really do some DJ stuff with it, because I just think that would enhance the listening experience greatly. So I know Spotify integrates with like Serato and stuff like that, but like if it was like just built in, if I could do that in my car, you know what I mean? Like that would just be super dope.
What you do? You driving a DJ? You're not supposed to be doing that when you.
No. If I could set like some old R&B to like, you know, to like a quicker speed and have it at a different tempo, I think that'd be fly. You know, I just do.
Speaking of Spotify, have you guys met your DJ yet?
Oh, yeah.
Did they actually
have you guys
yet?
been introduced?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, they got it now?
Yeah, the DJ feature.
What's y'all nigga? Is this nigga name the same thing on every single?
I think it is.
Is this nigga name the same? What's your nigga name? My name is like Xavier or some shit like that.
It's Xavier. Yeah, it's or Xander or something like that. I think it's Xavier.
I don't have that. How come I don't have?
He not gonna holler at you?
Kamari up first. Okay, I see I missed the mark a little bit on that last one. Let's try to mix some songs that had your ear a few months ago, but aren't really in your rotation these days. On Now It's Mall's Monday.
Yeah, the DJ feature is it's
nigga
pretty
be knowing
fire.
names.
Yeah,
he says your name and everything. I wish I could say. I wish I could make him say my name more. Pause.
Yeah.
I guess he's a robot, but it's a robot.
Sex robots. Sex robots. Here they come.
Can I change the sex of it?
No, here you come.
You want to play some R&B? Look at this nigga.
Yeah, right. Yo, bro, why you playing me R&B right now, bro?
Yeah, what you trying to do?
What's he play when he wants that sexy time music? He don't got a sex playlist. What's he say? I know you with your shorty right now, trying to get in that mood. You can ask?
Nah, it's mostly random. But
niggas think
this nigga wants you listening to Bow Wow right now. That's crazy.
He's trying to put you in your bag. He said, "I got just the thing." And it plays R. Kelly.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. I wanna meet Xavier. I don't wonder why I don't have that shit yet. I'm gonna get to it though. I'm gonna find it.
You know what? It's really.
I just don't think nobody can DJ me better than me.
Go to your browser. I didn't, because it didn't pop up until I like went to my search and was like looking through the browser shit and all that.
Okay, I'll try that.
Like I had to find him. He didn't find me.
That's always how it happens best. You know, you don't go looking for it. But nah, I haven't been there yet. But my thing is like, you got to teach that stuff to really know you, and the only way you teach it is if you actually use it. You know what I mean? Like that's how it gets better, and that's how it knows you better. But I don't know, man. My mood be changing too much. I don't think I'm ever gonna have the perfect. I don't think I'll ever find love in AI. Like, I don't think I'll ever like have like the perfect AI that knows me, because I'm so like. I'm
to be honest,
you know
man, but it is
you feel me?
It is a learning tool though, and it does like my experience with the Spotify DJ has been mostly positive. Like I think even if I'm not, the thing is when you use it, right? Because if I'm in the car and I'm driving to work, sometimes I don't know what mood I'm in yet. It's early, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe the DJ can put me into a mood, you know what I mean? And that works too. So a lot, if I'm doing something specific, then I'll use my own playlist, right? If I'm doing the workout or if I'm riding with wifey, then, you know, I'll put on a different type of playlist. But it's done a pretty good job of setting the tone for me if I don't already have one set. So, you know, I think it's working out. And it helps you learn new music.
I don't know if y'all saw my PSA on being careful of the content you consume, but for like the past couple months, I actually have only been listening to R&B in the mornings, like for like an hour. And like I shared that because I realized that it's been making me like mad horny just in the mornings. And I feel like if Xavier was like wanted to make me horny in the mornings, you know, like if you don't know my intentions, like what I'm trying to accomplish, then you can't really play for me what I need. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Tren, let's get you on rock hard for the morning.
They play play Nice and Slow by Usher as soon as I wake up. That's what they gotta be. Yeah, you gotta be trying to turn me up like as soon as I wake up. Like you already on it. Like I don't even have to text you, or I don't even have to open you. You just start with that shit. That's what I need. You know? I need my AI to know my love languages.
I do miss like being able to like I mean, I think we all have iPhones, right?
Yeah.
Being able to like start your alarm with a song, you know, like they're tripping. Like
that shit never worked.
On Android, it worked perfectly. Like you just
but that was when we had music on our phone though, right?
Right. You would need to download the song to your phone. But like, why can't I think that would be a simple thing to integrate with like a Spotify or something like that? Like have a certain number of songs.
Well, you can still do it. You can still do it. You just have to. Yes, you can on iTunes. You have to like sync it up, like your phone up to iTunes, and then like.
But you have to purchase the song too.
Yeah, I never done that. Yeah,
there's ways around it. It's a process, but there's ways around it.
Yeah, I'm just being lazy, like I was with the PS5.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna live in that world.
If you really wanted to, you could still do it.
It's just another thing. I got you. Yeah, we'll just live there. Yeah.
That waking up to music shit never worked for me. I just went right back to sleep. The only time it ever worked was when I used the most annoying songs I could possibly find. Whip My Hair by Will Smith. Waking up to that shit was easy.
What's some of y'all classic like alarm music songs? Whip My Hair is these. What do you got, Tren?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I think when Big Dusty came out, this was when I was like fully on my like. Remember Big Dusty by Joey Badass? When I was when I was in college selling drugs, that was my ringtone. I wanted everybody to think I was extra hard. Pause. So that was my ringtone on my second phone.
I used to have Machine Gun Kelly. He had a song like I mean, this is like 2010, 2011. Song called Chip Off the Old Block. Like it was either I loved like super loud fucking turned up ass music to like wake me up because it would be the only thing that would wake me up. Chief Keef, I Don't Like was definitely one that I had that was like just like, and then I realized like this is actually
that put Machine Gun Kelly on
Wild Boy, I think.
Yeah, bitch. Call me Steve. Oh,
yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Wild Boy.
I'm a wild boy. Yeah,
that motherfucker been whacked this whole time, but you know, white mediocrity.
Did y'all ever have ringtones that y'all were embarrassed of? Like that it played in a time where y'all wasn't ready for it?
The same thing, the Machine Gun Kelly song. You ever like set your alarm to like 6 p.m. accidentally and it was supposed to be 6 a.m. and then your shit started playing at dinner and shit?
Like,
my bad, y'all.
Yeah, bitch. My fault, that's them YouTube ads. Nah, I used to have actually I had P&P 1.5. You know that song by Kendrick and Absol, Pussy and Patron. Yeah. I had that as my ringtone once. You know, all I need in this life, Pussy and Patron. That was my ringtone at one point. And there were a couple times where I had to like answer the phone hella quick when I was around company because I didn't need them hearing the pussy part. Answer my phone quick as hell. All I need. Hello.
Gotta do something.
Yeah, nah. But I also like didn't like making ringtones things like for like alarms and stuff like that because I realized that I started to feel differently about the song. Like if I really want to like a song, I can't make it the alarm that I wake up to because I'm not gonna like it anymore.
Agreed.
Because I'm gonna hate it. Because I'm gonna hate like having to wake up to the alarm. So naturally, I'm gonna like put those feelings to the song. So
that happened to me with She by Tyler the Creator. That was my alarm for a while, and I had to get rid of that. I had to take that shit off.
That's a weird ass song to wake up to.
Actually, I think I had that as my ringtone too at one point. Not like a waking up ringtone, but I had it as like one of my ringtones.
What was your favorite ringtone? Like you would still that one that was the one. Even it didn't have to be ringtone, not just alarm, but like
there was this one ringtone on my prepaid phone way back in the day that was fire. I think I spent ages looking for that shit. I think I have it here somewhere still.
You still got that.
And did y'all like create your own? Like, did you chop up songs to like
Yeah,
fit
my
your
ringtone
time.
now is Kendrick Lamar Drink over like another beat that I found. And like that's what my ringtone is now. I would show it to you if I wasn't recording my phone, but I made like I do that all the time, bro. I've been making remixes that I know I want to listen to as well. I actually have and I hate that the world hates him right now. Fucking 6ix9ine is I have his vocals over an old LL Cool J beat. And that shit is hot, but I hate LL Cool J too. So it's like the world hates 6ix9ine, but I hate LL Cool J. But that
Why
shit
do you
is hot.
hate
like,
LL Cool J, bro?
Because that nigga a bitch. That's why.
God.
He a bitch for real. Like he really is like, bro. I've talked about this on the pod before, but he was talking about something on Twitter about like J. Cole, and all I did was ask a question. I was like, why are you bringing this up? Basically, I was like, why are you bringing this up?
LL Cool J?
LL Cool J on Twitter, and then he started getting ratios, so he blocked me. So I was like, yo, he a bitch for real, bro. Like, and you could probably still find that shit on there too. Like, you probably still find a comment.
You don't think he's
when he was talking about
old
he
nigga
said
on Twitter?
He's a bitch. I don't care if he's an old nigga. He an old bitch on Twitter. He was talking about how he went double platinum in the 80s with no features. And this was when J. Cole announced that he just went platinum with no features. And he said some goofy shit like, yo, I did that in the 80s. Knock it off. And I'm like, bro, like let him have his shine, bro. Why you gotta hate? And then people was like, yeah, yo, you being mad weird. And then he just blocked me. He's a bitch. And I called him a bitch in his DM on Instagram too.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. I got ends, but he's just, bro. That's just. I hate when people block me, bro.
You took that shit personal as fuck,
bro. Getting blocked is like the biggest like form of disrespect. It's like, bro, are you serious? It's pretty bad to me. Like if you block me, it's up for you for life.
I think I found the ringtone. 1 minute. Oh, hold on.
I don't think. I mean,
all these ads.
Well, Twitter actually broke their block function because, like, I don't know how much you guys are on Twitter now, but like, you could block somebody and still see all their tweets, and still like, they can still see that you can still see when they post and stuff like that. So it's really really kind of goofy. Yeah, they broke the block button on Twitter, but
ready.
You know what?
I don't know. This nigga David was like,
yo, this the one. It's like, yo, this niggas is not fucking with me out here with this one.
He played that shit for the first time and was like, yo, y'all heard that? Yo. What phone was that? Was it a flip phone?
That shit on a razor.
That was a Motorola.
My man had that shit.
I don't know what I was
BlackBerry.
expecting, but
the Motorola prepaid phone.
It definitely wasn't. How did you even search that shit? Like honestly,
it was in my liked videos because it took me forever to find it the first time.
That's just still go off for him, bro. Now, like for the culture, you gotta sample that shit and make it work. You gotta make a banger out of that.
Yeah. All you gotta do is add a gra to your shit, to that shit, and it's off. And it's, you know what I'm saying? It's up for that.
Yeah, you loop that? Nah. That's a wrap, bro. Yeah, nah, man.
That's what you're not hearing. You just heard it once. You didn't hear it on a loop.
Yeah, on a loop, it probably do go hard. You're right. You absolutely right. Yeah, man. You had a Nokia phone? One of them phones that don't break?
I had my first smartphone was probably a Windows phone. I had one of the joints with the what do you call it? The little stylus. Yeah. I had one of them joints with the little stylus. I thought I was ill with that shit.
Yeah, niggas had Nintendo DS's, bro.
Basically, that shit was mad big. That shit was at least like this fucking large.
Yeah, bro.
And it was like half. It was like half screen, half keyboard.
We went through some crazy phone eras. Remember them phones that was just exploded? Like the ones that like
Samsung
was like, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like the Galaxy Note or some shit.
Yeah, the Galaxy Note 8s, I think.
If you have a Galaxy Note, if you bought that shit from November to
you
April,
got a bomb in your house.
Send it back. Send it back to us. No worries. Send it back. We're gonna send you a new one.
Don't
but
cut
no
the
questions
wire.
asked.
Yeah, but please do it immediately.
Like right now.
Yeah, please do it now. You're just sending out bombs to people's houses, bro.
We'll give you a free charger, man. Please, come on.
Yeah, man.
Please.
Then there was that rumor where people was talking about iPhones was blowing up if you had the charger in it for too long.
Yeah.
I still kind of believe
it's definitely
that.
it's definitely possible.
I'm still kind of paranoid about that. Because where do y'all sleep with y'all phone? Like, where is y'all phone when y'all go to sleep?
Yeah, I have no discipline with that. My shit is under my pillow most of the time. Just the worst possible
somewhere
spot.
next to me.
Yeah, nah, I can't do that, bro. I keep my phone like farther because I still believe in like the radiation shit. I don't know if y'all feel this, but like every time, and like this might be too much information, but every time I have my phone like directly by my dick, I feel like like it feels like weird. Like,
Are you trying to take us?
Just listen to me, bro. Y'all don't feel that for real? Do y'all not feel like if you just put your phone by your shit, like you don't feel it?
Come on, G.
You don't feel like, bro, I get literally tingles when that shit is not like turned on.
You a
like,
horny ass nigga, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
No, bro.
This nigga Spotify, yo, all it takes is a couple genuine songs.
To when you going to sleep.
You ready to go?
Bro, listen, I'm serious. I can literally feel like almost like the radiation coursing through, like, and killing babies, bro. I still believe that, bro. I still believe that. So I try not to have my phone by like every time I have it in my lap, I move it to like a shelf or something because I literally feel the sensation.
Getting turned on by his phone.
Oh my gosh, bro! It's the 5G waves, bro. They're trying to make they're trying to make black
you impotent.
People. Yes, that's what they're trying to do, man.
All right, my bad, bro. You're right. Nah,
we always keep our phones in our pockets. Where are our pockets? By our balls. Come on, bro.
Do the math. Yeah, for sure. I'm following you now, G. Definitely.
I listen, bro. I've been doing the research, bro. I've been doing it. I'm telling you, you're gonna feel a lot better whenever you have your phone like on your lap by your shit. Just move it. I promise you're gonna feel a lot better.
I mean, there's no safe spot. You can put it in your chest pocket. It's next to your heart, right? Where is it safe to hold your phone if not by your dick?
Put my shit in my
your back pocket, by your cheeks.
By your cheeks, by your ass cheeks. Niggas want ass cancer?
Exactly.
That's
bro.
crazy.
Yeah, come on, bro. You're going to get hemorrhoids.
I don't know if that's how it works.
None of this shit is how it works.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it feels weird. And it might just be a mean thing, whatever. I just wanted to throw it out there and see if, if y'all had similar feelings. But maybe not.
Well, yeah, it's out there. You just told the world. It's fine. I
just want to know if I'm the only one. Yo, sound off in the comments if y'all have this sensation. If I'm bugging, I'm bugging. But I need
fellas out there.
Yeah,
yo, fellas.
Or ladies. I guess the ladies too, right?
Yeah, yo.
Ladies too. Yeah.
Do you feel? Do your ovaries?
Yeah, ladies be keeping their phones in their bras sometimes.
Yeah,
so.
for sure. Get a little nip action. All right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Steve Jobs, what you trying to do here, man?
That hot ass phone just on like a titty? Nah. That's good, man. How y'all feel if y'all woman pull out a $50 bill from her bra and give it to you?
I don't like it. It's not my favorite.
I care about titty money.
I don't like titty money, bro.
Nah.
That should be moist.
Nah, you don't care, or nah, you don't want it.
I don't care. Money's money.
That shit's too moist for me, man.
What if it's like wet?
Okay, then we got a problem.
You gonna sniff it? You gonna sniff it?
Got a different one.
Honest.
Yeah, like you got another 50. I don't want this. I don't want this one. Yeah, nah.
So I'll take the 20 instead. It's all right. I'll pay you $30 to give me the 20.
Yeah, I think I got a 10 on me. Hold on, let me just add to it.
Matter of fact, just cash at me. I'll go to my bank and take out a 50 from there.
Have you guys ever been put in a situation where your friend was doing some stupid illegal shit without you knowing, and then you just had to find out on your own, and you kind of react right there, then and there. Has that ever happened to you guys?
I mean, shit. Of course. I used to be in the studio a lot with like other rappers and shit like
Foxy
that.
Brown.
People like that, right? Motherfuckers would just be bagging cocaine, like just. And I always hated that shit because like the studio is like definitely a space where like bag your drugs up somewhere else, bro. Like please, you know what I'm saying? And it just I personally always in my mind it was always like if the police come in here right now, we all going to jail. Like every last one of us. And it's just like nothing that I could say. There's no, oh, that's just the engineer, leave him alone. Nothing. Niggas is going to throw the dope in my lap and just be like, yo, him too. Like the fuck? Hated it. But I probably rode around in stolen cars doing like 80 miles an hour and shit like that on the highway. Yeah, niggas is very
And you
reckless.
knew it was stolen?
Not knowing they were stolen?
It was obviously
nigga,
stolen. Nobody had to say anything. It was very obviously a stolen car. So, yes. I guess I didn't know. Was it confirmed for me? No.
What about you, T?
I don't know if this counts, but I'll tell you a quick story because I actually just thought about this the other day. In college, you remember how in Ramapo they had like those little like, and not just in Ramapo, I'm sure they have it everywhere. There's like certain bins that were designated for like smoking, like where you don't put your cigarette like out on the ground or whatever, like you put it in like these bins or whatever.
Yeah.
So I remember I was chilling with these girls, right? It was like 2 girls and 1 guy and then me. So they were all smoking cigarettes, all 3 of them, and I wasn't smoking anything. But one of them, I guess, was feeling like emotional. Like we was drinking beforehand, and this was like a smoke break or whatever. And she put her cigarette in the garbage and then like walked off, like crying or whatever. And we didn't know what the fuck was going on. But the man went after her, and me and the girl, we went upstairs, and that was that. The next day, I get a call from public safety, and they're like, "Yeah, we need you to come in for questioning." And I'm like, "About what?" And they were like, "Yeah, we'll tell you when you get in here." So I was like, "All right." And I got a call from my friend, and they were like, "Yeah, there was a trash can fire yesterday," and they talked to us about it, and like they asked us about like who was there and stuff, and we said you. Obviously, I'm like, yeah, they called me, so obviously y'all said me. So I'm like, all right, whatever. And so I get into public safety. I'm sitting down, and it's like 2 public safety officers, fake ass cops, and they're like, all right, so tell us about the trash can fire. And I'm like, hold on. I'm like, what trash can fire? Y'all ain't tell me about no trash can fire. So now I gotta play stupid because they think I'm stupid. So I had to be like, what are y'all talking about? Because they never told me that. I found out from my friend, but they didn't know that. So I was like, what trash can? What are y'all talking about? And they told me the situation. They said, yeah, we saw in the cameras that after this girl threw the cigarette in the trash can, she just walked off. Any idea why she would do that? I'm like, nigga, I don't know. Like, was I smoking a cigarette? If y'all watched the video, y'all would see I was the only one who wasn't smoking a cigarette. So I don't know what the fuck happened after that, but it wasn't me. So I can tell you that. And I went upstairs. So, and they're like, yeah, what were you doing upstairs? I'm like, it's none of your business what I was doing upstairs. I was fucking. But it was none of their business what I was doing, So that happened. They had me write a statement. And like I just spelled all the names wrong, whatever, and just did tell them exactly what I just told them there. But yeah, man, I was put in a position where I could have folded and I didn't fold. But the people I was with folded. Yeah, bro, the people I was with just wasn't like with it. And so yeah, yo, I could have like if that was me, if I was smoking cigarettes and I threw that shit in, they would have had me in a jail cell.
Yeah, they was gonna wrap you up for sure.
They would have threw the book at me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, man, that was like the one
public endangerment, all types of shit, terroristic threats. Bro.
And I don't like how that girl snitched, bro. To this day, I'm like, damn, she really snitched. Like she really like put my name out there.
And then let you continue to clap cheeks.
No, it wasn't the girl I was clapping. It was her roommate. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and she was not important.
Look, see, it's cool when they do it. But
have y'all be at the hour? I wanted to say real quick. during the letter league, we didn't say the words Jewish, and we didn't mention the Holocaust at all for H. But
Jesus, I guess that's
Why
true.
did that even come to your mind?
No, because we did say slavery though. We did say slavery.
Yeah, we didn't.
So
like, we
it does count.
mention specifically like the whatever. It's okay. Go ahead, continue. I'll probably bleep that. I'm sorry.
Lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say was, have y'all ever had an event similar to that? Maybe not necessarily with like crime or anything like that, where like y'all opinions of one friend, a group of friends or something changed after that, where you learned something about them, like, oh, I can't fuck with y'all like I thought I could, because like if this situation went somewhere else,
singing like
I would have been like, I would have been dead in the fucking water. That definitely happened to me in high school. It was Valentine's Day. You're supposed to wear something red. I wore the flyest shit I fucking had in my I was
blood.
I was outside for real. It was bad. I had on a brand new NBA jacket, a brand new Blazers NBA jacket. It was black with the red sleeves. It was fresh. I think it was before Damon. I want to say it was either Rasheed Wallace jersey or whoever the big star was on the Blazers at the time. It was one of those jerseys. I had on some J's, some Pep jeans. I was killing it that day. And I went up to my old school. I was in high school, but I went up, my high school was actually a secondary school. So they had middle and high school 8 grades. So I went up there to like see my old friends, and I went to a specialized middle school, like for like smart kids or whatever. So they was dweebs. You know what I'm saying? They was dweebs. I used to run with dweebs in middle school or whatever. So, I came up there to kind of, show my face, flex a little bit. I was looking good. I was feeling good.
Yeah.
And we were supposed to like, yo, let's after school, let's go hang out at the park or something like that. So we walking up the block, and we just walking, and like to my right, I see like a group of 4 dudes eyeing me. I thought maybe they was just eyeing all of us or whatever, but I could see they was mostly eyeing me. So we're talking, we're laughing, but I see what's happening, and I don't know if they see what's happening. We continue walking. This group happens to like walk step in step with us. And eventually I look behind me and I realize these motherfuckers is walking way further behind me than I thought. And like, I'm low key walking by myself a little bit at this point. And eventually the 4 dudes literally like, they got up to me and like surrounded me. And now I got 1 dude in front of me here, 2 dudes right here, and a dude behind me. And I'm looking and I'm like, how the fuck am I by myself right now? I was just with 6 niggas. Like, what the fuck happened? Dude is like, yo, I like your pants, man. I like your pants. I like your shoes. I like your shoes. You know what I'm saying? You looking good today. I'm like, yeah, what's up? What's up? He just kept talking to me. Motherfuckers started grabbing on me. Yo, how much this cost? How much this cost? Grabbing my jacket. I'm like, I am fucking getting robbed right now. Like, literally, I cannot see nobody else around me. And one of the dudes, I guess he was the leader or whatever, he kind of like, he had his eye on me. He was like, yo, matter of fact, let me get that jacket. I'm like, yo, man, you can't get my jacket. He like, this motherfucker, he like turned his head. I fucking took off in the other direction. I just ran as fast as I fucking could. And I just went to the biggest fucking crowd that I could find. And I realized them niggas was watching me the whole time from down the block. And I ran through them, and that was the end. I didn't get robbed or anything like that, but them niggas was my ops at that point on. Like, you niggas really was gonna let me get robbed and jumped in the middle of the fucking street, and like that was just gonna be it? It was fucking awful. And I realized at that point, I can't hang out with dorks, bro. I can't hang out with like motherfuckers that don't have that are not.
That's the moral of the story. Not the niggas that tried to rob you.
because you can't really run from the threat. But again, because of the environment,
it's going to rob me.
It was just, if I'm gonna be outside, if I'm gonna be, looking nice or whatever, you got to be around motherfuckers that can defend themselves. Because they're not ready for that moment. You know what I'm saying? And that definitely was something that like changed in me. I think I was I was either 14 or 15, but yeah, I kind of swore off like hanging around just people because they were my friends. Like if we was going, we could be friends, but if we going outside, you got to kind of at least have a little bit of something about you that's going to be threatening to somebody, because I'm not just going to get jumped by myself.
Folding like laundry.
Yeah,
you need to test your friends a little bit. You definitely need those
For
friends
sure.
that you know is going to be with you. Like if they swing and I swing, you gonna be there swinging with me. Like you need that friend who's gonna be posted up with a bottle in his hand just in case niggas act up. Like you got.
Funny enough, that was me a lot. That was me a lot. I was the friend with the bottle. I was the friend that was like, if this shit pop off, I'm definitely in the mix. And I think niggas like kind of had me around for that reason a lot of times. You know,
like Drake when Nori was acting up.
Exactly. It like you, bro. You need those friends. You need those friends, man. You do. At least somebody got to be tough with you.
Yeah, man. That's when you can get the ice spices. But D, what about you, bro? You asked the question, so.
Yeah, I realized that I can't really you can't go to the store with all your friends. You know what I'm saying? Especially people that you play ball with. Niggas out there tired, they're desperate. Especially when you're younger, you don't really have a lot of money in your pocket either to go out there and just buy a whole bunch of juices and shit. Nigga. So we at Century Field. Century Field. Anybody familiar with the basketball scene in Bergen County knows that court for a long period of time was the spot to go to play some ball. After a long afternoon of busting some ass, and the New Jersey sun, it gets pretty hot on a summer's day in August or something like that. So go down the street, hit the quick stop all the way down the block. I'm with my this is my boy at this point. He's mainly, I didn't go to school with this kid. He's mainly my guy, my teammate from the basketball team, his cousin, right? Cool dude. He looks like a young Michael Jordan, so I thought he was cool. He sucked at basketball, but he was a cool, funny guy. So you know what I'm saying? Me and him, we go to the quick check, whatever. I go up in there. I always know what I'm getting. I'm getting Arizona. I'm getting a bag of chips or whatever, and I'm ready to go. So I get my shit. I'm waiting outside. He's lollygagging, walking around, seeing what he wants. So the clerk is when you go through the door, clerk is all the way on the left. The rest of the store is all the way on the right. There's like a lot of space over to the right where the aisles go down and all the fridges and shit like that. So I get my stuff. I'm waiting outside. I'm eating my bag of chips. I'm like sitting on the curb. Nigga. Next thing I know, this nigga comes bursting out the door. He's booking it down the fucking block. And I'm so confused. I stand up. I'm like, what the fuck? And I see the clerk come out behind him. He's like, you know that guy?
He started beating you up.
I'm like, nah. He's like, you know that guy? And I'm like,
come back for a hurdle.
No.
Come back for a hurdle.
He's like, no. He's like, go get him. He's like, I'm gonna call the police. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, I don't know who the fuck that is. So I just get up and start walking the opposite direction, like back to the court. He's going like all the way down the opposite direction of where we need to go. He's just going. I'm looking at this nigga. All this nigga had was like one of those big bottles of Snapples, not like not like the big jugs, but like this was the bigger bottle. Like, that's all he took. Like you running for $3, I could have spot you that.
Yeah, nah, bro.
Who was more wrong, your man or the store clerk?
Well, both of them.
Now we potted.
No, you potting. For sure.
Ever since that day, I stopped hanging out with broke niggas, yo. Can't hang out with broke niggas. If you don't know how to steal, there's nothing wrong with stealing. But if you go to steal abruptly like that, like, yo, you're not even trying. You just ran.
And
just because of the simple fact that you could outrun this old nigga. Now you can never go back there again.
And low key, like that nigga, you can't. I don't think if you're thirsty, you grabbing a Snapple. Like that's for taste. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not for hydration. For real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You drink a Snapple, and when you're done, it literally feels like you didn't drink anything.
Yeah, you didn't drink anything. I guess it was like a Gatorade or just like a plain water or something like that. Core water be like $4. I get it. Steal that. That makes sense. But a Snapple, bro, like that shit is literally Kool-Aid. You could have did better than that.
I used to hang with a nigga who would go in stores and get like juices, like them bottles, drink it while we in the store, and then leave that shit on like aisles.
Yo,
like,
that nigga is probably in jail right now.
To this day.
We would never hang out again.
Bro. He's so slick with it, bro. Literally, he'll just do it. It's to the point where I didn't even know what was happening until like one of the times I paid attention. Like, I was like, we got to the car and I was like, yeah, yo, I was like, what'd you get? Like, you got anything? And he was like, nah, I ain't get nothing. Like, bro, I literally saw you grab.
Yo,
like, you was
your
holding
tongue is blue now, bro. Like, what you mean?
Yo, that's crazy. That's something that you really have to watch out for. You literally can't get nothing that color your tongue. Like, that's crazy. That's good. That's a good little tip. A good little pro tip. Don't incriminate.
I used to steal condoms.
Yeah, you said that. You steal condoms.
You did mention that before.
We talked about about that.
God, man.
I remember I stole a pencil when I was like a young kid, like by accident. And I was so pressed, bro. I told my mom, I was like, Ma, like, because I really thought I was going to jail. Like, I really thought, like, yo, it's so sad, yo. Like, I stole like a pencil, and I don't even know how I did it. It was just an accident, and I was crying and everything. And my mom, she was like, "Yeah, nah, like, you know, don't do that again," kind of thing. And I think I don't know if she made me return it or what, but I was pressed, bro. And these days, I be stealing by accident. These days, I just be stealing by accident. Like if I'm like, if I'm walking around the store,
forgot to check this out in the self checkout. Oops.
No, I literally be like,
how'd this get in my bag?
Y'all never be walking around because like me, I'm like, I don't know if it's a man thing or just a me thing, but I be walking around the store. I don't like having shit. Like I don't like if I'm going in there for like 2 things or like 3 things, I don't like having a basket. I'll just carry that shit in my hands. So I think one time I was buying salt, you know, the little salt shakers. And I was held in other things that were like kind of bigger for my hand. So I put the salt shaker in my pocket because, you know, I'm holding it. So I put it in my pocket and I was checking out. And then I got home and I was emptying my pockets and I pulled the salt out and I was like, damn, I'm a nigga for real.
Got him
again.
Works like a charm.
Yeah, man. But yo, some stores
I'll test the due diligence of the fucking cashiers. I ain't gonna lie. Like if my shit is at the bottom of the cart, if they don't notice, I'm not gonna.
Like, bro, you're working in the self checkout lane for a reason. Like, yo, if you don't notice, that's on you. Like, you have one job.
Yeah, come on, bro.
That's facts.
Come on, bro. You think I'm just gonna give you
the code? You got to put in the code whenever my shit starts blinking for some reason, for no reason. But other than that, you only got one job.
Yeah, if you don't notice, I scanned this PS5 as bananas. Then that's on you.
You know what I'm saying?
That's completely
I'm not just gonna give you my $97, bro. Like, no, it's not happening.
Y'all ever thought about doing that? Swapping that's some down bad stealing shit, yo. Swapping what's it called? Those fucking barcodes? Yeah, that's some low down shit.
I've never done it because it's too intentional. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel like a thief when you do some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
so
yeah, it's definitely premeditated.
My own mother put me on game a lot of the times where like she would take something like out of a box, like one of those boxes that like you close back. She would take a name brand item out of the box and swap it with one that was like the store brand, and you would like you scared it as. So she put me. Yeah, she grew up in a boogie down. So I know. So she put me on game for that. You know, but some of these places not playing these days. Like Target, they'll let you steal shit until you steal enough to where it's a felony, and then that's when they get you. And then,
they got all types of face tracking and types of shit. Yeah, for sure. Motherfuckers definitely go to Target. Yeah,
they know once you steal like $100 or whatever the price is worth of stuff, then it's like, all right, let's get this nigga.
Let's wrap him up.
Cause we got him now.
Got him, Johnny.
Yeah, and you banned. Imagine me a ban from Target, bro.
Get this dirt bag out of my face.
Yeah, nah.
Man.
Yeah, it would suck to get banned from Target, yo. That's an A1 store.
For real, bro. And
I feel like I gotta think about that. Like, okay, all of y'all know what I look like? Come on now. Like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? What if I do what Dame did? You know what I'm saying? Shave my whole face, and now like I'm a different nigga now. Fuck is you talking about? I don't look nothing like this nigga.
Yeah, bro. Like, are you talking about my brother? That's my brother, man. You gotta pull out see, I think all niggas look alike.
Facts. I'm running with
Yeah,
that.
word.
Yeah, nah, man. That shit would be lame. Like, and it's funny. I've been on a date with a girl once who told me she admitted that she used to be a klepto, and like I don't know, like maybe I was being like profile-ish or something, or like just not letting people change and shit. But best believe I never had important shit around her. Like even though like you might be a changed person, but if you tell me some shit like that, I can't bring you around because if I misplace something, I'm automatically gonna think it was you. Like I'm gonna be like, yo,
for sure, and you'd be in your right. You'd be in your right too.
Yeah, so that's a little fucked up because people can, get better with stuff, but
Can change.
My shit
Nah,
went
fuck
out.
that. You a
That
thief.
felt quick.
once a thief, always a thief. Yeah, nah, man. We never talked about Mr. Majors, but
Y'all still want to?
I don't know. It's just
The story's kind of died down a bit. It seems like they're gonna recast this nigga though.
You think so?
That's what it's looking like, honestly.
I heard that.
Who you think it's gonna be? Kevin Hart? They gonna make him white?
Yo, I think they might. They might. All I've been thinking about is like brolic black niggas that could replace him. But now that I think about it, they probably will fuck around and replace that nigga with a white guy. The ultimate variant.
I think I heard like Damson Idris.
I hope not.
I really hope not either. He's definitely not big enough, but maybe don't get a bunch of big niggas either. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Marvel, they're not above photoshopping niggas to make them look bigger than how they are or make you look smaller than how you need to be. So
yeah, it really does suck though.
Yeah. But hey, what you gonna do? Goofy niggas gonna be goofy.
Yeah, it kind of is. It kind of is what it is. It sucks to see it.
Yeah.
I just hate how we like. This is why we can't be champion niggas so much. We gotta like love in private because like we talked about this nigga for like
we definitely mentioned that nigga in a few clips.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, it was me. I was really championing him, and I had a good feeling about him as an artist, and I. Maybe that nigga's so good because that's really his personality.
That shit aged like milk.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe he was yo, man, this motherfucker's amazing.
Whole time he really liked that.
The whole time he really liked that. You know what I mean? So, and I definitely think a part of it is just, we lost Chadwick, right? And we're kind of looking, I don't want to say like looking, but like Chadwick was definitely a young black star. You know what I mean? Like a guy who was gonna take the reins from like the Denzels, and like there's that Sidney Poitier, Denzel, whoever the next guy is, kind of lineage of like this is the premier black actor. You get him in a serious role, he's gonna body it. He's gonna do whatever needs to be done. And I really felt like with Chadwick, he did the Thurgood Marshall, and then he did 42, then he did the James Brown. He showed so much range. Then doing a Marvel movie, like it was ramping up. You know what I'm saying? And then, he tragically passes, and there's a void, right? Don't you guys feel like there's a void in Hollywood right now when it comes to like premier black actors? Like we got Denzel doing, what was that, Roman J something Esquire, where he's like this old fat dude, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just, I'm sure it was a great film.
Flight,
but like,
when he was an alcoholic.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like they're not making the devil in a blue dress no more. They're not making the, like, you know what I'm saying? And I think part of it is because we don't have anyone that can carry it, Like The Rock is one of the biggest black actors in the world. Literally. And you know what I'm saying? Like money wise, box office sales, fucking just size in general. Yo, what if they make King The Rock? Anyway.
I don't think they'd be able to do that, right? Because he's Black Adam. So
true.
They definitely can. They can do it. No,
a couple of people are in both.
That thing's all smashed now.
A couple of people are in both.
After the whole thing that's been going on with The Rock and DC and Shazam, he's done up over there.
I wouldn't mind seeing a new face as Kang, like just a new fresh face, and we just kind of that's what we get, you know, instead of somebody who already.
It has to be a damn. I think they have to. It has to be a big name. I think it has to. I don't think they could just do some up and coming actor and.
I actually don't think they're going to
get a good reception from anybody.
I don't think they're going to replace him because I think most of the cancel shit still happens just on Twitter. I think you can still put him in front of a camera. I think he's articulate enough to kind of it. Well, I guess it really just depends on how the trial goes. But I don't know if
apparently she's dropping all charges, so I don't know if there's. Yeah, I don't think it's going to go that far.
She's the state. It's a state case though. She could not want to do anything. But it's a state, it's the people versus Jonathan Majors at this point because he committed a crime. So she could not want to say anything. She could not pursue it. But if the DEA or the DA or whatever decides to pursue it anyway, then that's just what they're going to do. And he's got to battle against that. Now, they're probably going to drop the charges. And so then when he goes on these press tours, hey, we just wanted to bring up
public opinion.
Yeah, that's all it's gonna be, and he doesn't have to make any statements about it. He's gonna make a statement once the case is dropped. He's gonna say, "I just want to thank my team and my fans, and I knew this was gonna be a bunch of nothing, and thank you for all riding with me, and I can't wait to see you in 2024 for the Kang Dynasty." And that's just gonna be that. I promise you.
Hey, We've seen this time and time again. If this nigga really did that shit, they need to recast him. No ifs, ands, or buts. I don't give a fuck if she dropped the charges because she fucking fucked up the bag or what. But if he did that, he need to go.
My thing is, he did it, and I don't think that's ever been a thing to make you dismissed. Like when it comes to Hollywood, because Robert Downey Jr. was the biggest star for Marvel, and all you got to do is look at all the stuff he did in the 90s. Like he was considered toxic. You couldn't touch Robert Downey Jr., you were going to fuck up your own bag. And he went away for a little while. He comes back to do Iron Man. Actually, he can't. His return was actually Tropic Thunder, if y'all recall. Really, y'all might have been actually like a little too young, but Tropic Thunder was a big return to form for Robert Downey Jr. He was a star in the early 90s, and he had a lot of He had a lot of cases. Went to jail even for like 2 years, I think, and Tropic Thunder was a return to form for him. And then a couple years later, he did Iron Man. So Hollywood forgets, believe it or not. Maybe not now, and maybe not for niggas, but I think there's enough precedence to say that they're going to move forward here as long as the charges are dropped.
Tropic Thunder and Iron Man were actually in the same year.
Were they? I thought Tropic Thunder was like 2005.
Yeah. And then he did Zodiac the year before that, which was, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure that won an Oscar. If not, it was a highly regarded film.
I hate that movie, by the way. Movie's boring as fuck.
I think Zodiac was probably his. Zodiac was probably the one that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So all in all, I think Idris Elba should be playing Kang.
It'll work. It'll work. I mean, Idris Elba's been in too many things. I was actually looking up actors who've been in both DC and Marvel. Idris Elba was in Suicide Squad and in Thor.
That's true.
Yes, Heimdall. Yeah, he can't. He's taken.
That's true. Or what if they make Kang AI, like an AI actor?
It's coming.
And it's still Jonathan Majors, but it's not Jonathan Majors playing it.
It's not the nigga that slap bitches. It's just a nigga that it's just a nigga that look like Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, we just using his image and likeness. Yeah. He's not actually
out here back slapping hoes in limousines and shit like that. Yo, what is his problem, bro? Why did you do this? This is so bad.
You can't be slapping white women in fucking New York City, man. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, bro, you should have did that before you was famous.
Seriously. I feel like this
before you got all the muscles.
I feel like this is something that probably, what if that nigga? Oh, never mind. Nope.
He says that he has an issue getting too excited. So now I'm thinking of this, and I'm looking at all the old photos of him. When he wasn't as jacked and he wasn't as was, well kept. I could definitely see this nigga being one of those creepy ass young niggas, wear my hug ass niggas when he was growing up. Talking about, I get really excited. Nigga, what are you, 7? You don't know how to act around women? That's how you know this nigga just got you can't let niggas get muscles too late in their life.
Yeah. Listen, and oh God, nah, man, it's not Patreon. I can't go here, man. I can't go here. All I'll say is, a lot of the talk about his appearance, right? His level of attraction, women's response to him wasn't the same before the muscles, right? It's there could have been a lot of insecurity within him already, and then he gets this body type, he gets these millions of dollars, he's getting these huge roles, and all of a sudden he's not socially prepped for,
still a goober.
Yeah, exactly. He's not prepped for this level of fawning, right? And he truly doesn't know how to handle. Like, a lot of these motherfuckers be cool. Like, again, it's honestly the Michael B. Jordan shit. You know what I'm saying? He probably was a loser in high school. You know what I'm saying? But then he got muscles. He grew up. He got his teeth. He got a great dentist. You know what I'm saying? And millions of dollars. And now, yeah, his response to women is gonna be what it is. But I mean, I'm pretty sure he's also not out here slapping hoes, but that's neither here nor there. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of guys truly don't know how to handle being around women. They truly don't know how to handle it.
I don't want to harp on this for too long, but sure. I want to ask a question and maybe just get a short response. We don't have to go too into it now, but this is something that we might have talked about before, just in general. And I'm not talking about Jonathan Majors specifically. I'm just talking about just celebrities in general. Do you sometimes feel like we should be extending a little bit of more, I don't even know if olive branch is the right term I'm using, but a little bit of we should try to understand more of the context for more so child actors, people who have been in the limelight all their life. Because I genuinely feel like sometimes actors or celebrities who have been famous since they were kids, their age isn't their real age. The age that we're expecting them to be isn't the exact age that they are. So the fact that they may be 35, mentally they could be 17. And they doing shit that a 17 would do, or making decisions that a 17-year-old would do. They're not moving as calculated as they should because they didn't have the same type of upbringing or the same guidance because they were so focused on just their talents.
That's what they said was going on with Michael Jackson, why he was the way he was.
And I fully believe that.
And I believe that. Yeah, I believe it too.
And not even just the fact that he was in the limelight the whole time, just his upbringing and what we know about his upbringing in general. Yeah, his father and the abuse that he endured. So sometimes I'd be feeling I don't feel too bad about it, because at the end of the day, it's there's goods that come with a lot of those bads. You're still fucking rich and famous and you still have some opportunities and, and it's probably mostly your parents' fault because they put you into this, at a young age. But I'd be looking I don't know. Sometimes I feel a little sideways about child actors and child stars and how sometimes it feels like their parents don't really protect them the right way, So I kind of feel bad sometimes.
Oh, that's definitely true. It's definitely true. And I do think that there is a little bit of grace that has to happen because growing up without
grace is a good word to use,
without the media judging every single one of your moves. And honestly, I think that same grace needs to be given to anyone who becomes famous quickly. If you find out something bad about, say, Kai or something like that, or one of those streamer guys or something like that. Again, we live in an age where they're going to be quick, right, to pull the plug. But Kai's 19, 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? And I can tell you, man, I would have blown it. You know what I'm saying? If I got famous that early and that quick, I would have blown it. Absolutely. You know, again, at that age, I had such crippling social anxiety. And again, a really, really bad anger problem. I either would have ended up in jail or just something would have happened and somebody would have caught me on camera doing something terrible. You know what I'm saying? I was not slapping white hoes in a limo, but there were other things that I was doing that I'm not proud of. So for sure, I think that type of grace should be given to everyone, to be honest. So
For sure. But yeah, I'm interested to see how this turns out. The day it happened, I was like, damn, Marvel is shuffling.
for sure.
Like, the day it happened,
Tripping over themselves.
They're like, yo, we got him assigned for like the next 5 movies. What are we gonna do? You know, I just know that they was like,
I'm trying to look right now to see like when was the last time they posted anything with this nigga's face.
Now
on
it's
it right
over.
now.
Yeah, for sure. They're full Guardians, Marvels, you know. And we haven't talked about the trailers or anything like that either. But yeah, they're full in that swing right now. They're fully in that swing. Like, we got to stay away from this dude. Like, what if he pops up at the end of Guardians? You know what I'm saying? Like,
choking somebody.
Yo, this is so bad,
Just
man.
choking Gamora.
This is so bad, bro.
I know you heard what I did.
Oh man, when that's probably why Ant-Man hasn't been put on streaming yet. To be honest, they gotta edit that shit, bro.
That one scene where he was choking out.
Yeah,
he was like
his daughter. Yeah.
That shit is not gonna. That shit's not gonna hit the same. Not with the AI and deepfakes that they got going on these days, bro. This is gonna be so bad. Oh my god.
Oh man. Anyway, let's move on.
My girl has had me start watching the latest season of Love Is Blind.
We gotta get a woman on here to talk about their obsession with this show, bro. Because I don't understand.
It's not even just this show, but yeah, they love this show. But it's just the idea of these different types of reality TV dating shows. You know what I mean? It's no longer let me go through your bedroom and pick out the best nigga based on what your bed looks like, or let me choose one of these niggas that pop off the bus and say next if I don't fuck with them or some shit like that. Like no, you don't even get to see these motherfuckers no more. So the idea of this show is that they have, you know, an X amount of girls over here, an X amount of guys over here. They have them in these separate, you know, the guys are hanging out on this side, the girls on this side, and they have these pods that you can meet up with. But the thing is, you can't see each other in these pods. It's just like a holographic thing in front of you, so you can kind of see the outline of what each other looks like, but you can't see each other, and you can't ask anything about your physical, how you look, how tall you are, or, you know, anything pertaining to that. And so they're in there for, I don't know if it's like a week, 2 weeks or whatever. And the idea is that you're supposed to find your true love in there and get married. Like, the whole idea is for you to get married in this show. So
how long is they doing it for?
The whole process is how many? 9 weeks, I think, 8 or 9 weeks.
9 weeks,
just a few months.
Yeah, it's not even 90 days.
So there's people proposing after like 5 days, bro. Like, already, oh, you married? I think I'm in love with. Like, they have one crying session together, and they're already fucking asking each other for their hand in marriage. What the fuck kind of baloney is this?
I mean, I think
I'm just curious about the fact, like, why are people so fascinated about these fake ass stories about these people who are obviously not really in love? There's something else going on here. These are either paid actors or people who are looking for the bag.
Hold on. So you believe that it's fake?
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay.
Because there's these other shows too, like Love Island is another big popular one. And I think they have a season of that where the people involved in that season are from other dating shows. So my idea is that these people are using these new Netflix reality TV shows to get on other Netflix reality TV shows, to get on MTV reality TV shows or something. There's something along the lines. We're just trying to climb a ladder of clout and just trying to use that to get more fame. Yeah. Like, for instance, look at that 90 Day Fiancé show. A lot of those people on that show are not in it for the love. They're in it just to, one, for some citizenship, or two, for some fame. Because a lot of these people, when they get on these shows, like, yo, they become famous. Like, I know a girl who got on one of these shows and became famous, not famous as fuck, but like, yo, she has clout now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I know there are these people that aren't in it. Like, I know for a fact that girl was not looking for love. Like, come on. Like, yo, like, you are not on here looking to date some fucking cowboy from fucking Tennessee or some shit like that. Like, no, I don't believe it.
But there's people in those relationships that aren't on TV that also aren't in it for love. You know what I mean? Like this shit really fucking happens. People, you know.
Yeah, but they're not getting paid thousands of dollars to be on the show.
I mean, I don't know if y'all have heard about like the Passport Boys kind of trend that's happening.
That's different.
That's
very different.
So, I mean, the idea is to find someone and bring them there and get them citizenship, and you know, just have you a nice little.
I mean, if you're just talking 90 Day Fiancé, I guess.
Yeah. Just in general, I think honestly, bro, and maybe I'm wrong, but I think most people's relationships are transactional as hell. I really do. You know what I mean? I think for the most part, we are living in a society of like, what can you do for me? And what are you willing to exchange for what I can do for you? And that's really it. The moment you stop checking those boxes for a person, then there is no more relationship, or at least the nature of the relationship shifts so dynamically that all bets are off, right? People use it as excuse for cheating or just playing games with people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if people actually know today what I think 20 years ago when it was like Flavor of Love and all that stuff, it was a bit more.
I was going to bring that up too.
I think it was a bit more egregious. No, they're great. They're great. Shout out to Tiffany Pollard, the GOAT of reality TV. Listen, there is no reality TV shows without Tiffany New York Pollard. Okay, she's the queen, and she's still it. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing. Second of all, again, I just don't think that people. I think a lot of people model their relationships after stuff they've seen on reality TV today. Honestly, I literally, my cousin told me about a time she went out for her birthday, and one of the girls had an attitude the whole time, and you know. Somebody
went to the back room and had that camera in front of them. I just don't understand what her attitude is about.
Like, why did you bring her? You know what I'm saying? And that kind of thing. And then that night ended with somebody getting splashed with wine in their face. And I'm like, you dead ass would have never done that if you didn't see it on Love and Hip Hop. Like, that's just like what you think you're supposed to do when you're at a dinner party and you don't like somebody. Like, a lot of people are literally living out these fantasies outside of the cameras, you know what I'm saying? So when the cameras is on, I think this is kind of just how it is today. Maybe I'm wrong. I've been in a relationship for a long time.
When the cameras is on, you be hearing some of the most cringiest stuff on some of these shows, bro.
Listen, man,
I'm willing to risk everything for you, even though I've only talked you through a wall. Or I can't imagine my life without you, even though we just met. Like, even though we haven't met, actually.
Man, we not doing Marshall like that, man. Marshall's a good dude. No, I'm fucking. I don't know who that is. I know he's on one of them shows.
He's a nigga that got dirty. He got those dirty. Let me tell you. After this show, Marshall's about to be getting all the hoes after this show.
You know what I'm saying? This shit is a good trade-off, is all I'm saying.
I kind of wish we were some of them niggas that could be on one of these shows.
What you mean?
Just to see what it would be like.
If the opportunity, obviously, if I was single, but like if the opportunity came to me while I was a single man, I would do it just for the experience.
Yeah, I think a lot of people feel that way.
They flying you out, free dinner. They probably give you some free outfits to, because you got to look fresh on TV. So, they going to hook you up with some money to get some clothes, So.
Well, if it's fake, even if you wasn't single, like why, if it's fake, like why can't you still? Because like listen, my girl, she don't pull no punches. She straight up says that if she had the opportunity to be on Love Island UK, She said she's taking it.
Bro, I've seen people get caught like on these reality shows. Oh, you said you didn't have a girlfriend. Oh, we checked your social media and you've been on YouTube with your girlfriend for the last 3 years. And the motherfucker like, man, we just broke up right before I got here. You know what I'm saying? It's some nonsense. You know?
Even on them like Flavor of Love shows and like the I Love New York shows, there was people that were still cuffed up.
Yeah, for sure. Sometimes
to the house.
It's about getting you're right. It's about getting to the bag. It's about, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, we going to get lit off this. You're going to be able to do bottle promotions for the next 6 months. It's the summertime is coming. You know what I'm saying? Do them $1,200 walkthroughs. You know what I'm saying? We lit. We on the flyers and now, and it's it. That's it.
It's like, bitch, you didn't say you was doing this in LA. You said you was going in for an opportunity. You didn't say this is what you was doing. Why didn't you tell me you was going in for this? Why I gotta watch you get your ass grabbed by Flavor Flav every week?
Telling you, man. Telling you. But I really do think a lot of people relationships outside of cameras, outside of that, be transactional for real. So, I don't think there's a difference. And I think people are now desperate enough to where, like, honestly, I feel like people don't even know what they want. They got to be told, kind of. You know what I mean? So, I don't know.
Y'all think y'all girls could win on one of these shows? Like if it was like Flavor of Love type shit?
No.
How far y'all think y'all girl could get?
Not far.
This is a funny fucking question. Oh, man. What episode my bitch getting kicked out on?
Probably the second or third.
For what? For what is the question?
Damn.
Yeah, and for what?
I honestly, man, I think wifey could probably make it to like, if we're doing a 10 episode thing, I think she could make it to episode 6. I do, genuinely, because again, she's
in the final 12, final 10.
She's in the final 10. She probably is the first out from like, she doesn't make it to the Elite 8. She doesn't make it to the Elite 8. The last 2, when they'll do 5 eliminations, then they'll do 4 eliminations, then they'll do a 2, and then after that it's like one person at a time gets eliminated. But she'll be in like the last 2 set that get eliminated, and at that point, yeah, she gotta go.
My girl get kicked out after episode 3 by the producers for fighting with the other girls, but then she'll get brought back for episode 8 as a surprise. You'll be like, "What? Oh, I'm back, bitches."
We have a surprise for you, ladies. If she comes through,
and now she's the judge. Now she's got to judge their baking skills and shit like that. Oh shit!
I feel
why
like
they make it? That's misogynist.
Bro, that's just important. Yeah, that's just important because Hottie was baking. Hottie put a turkey. She put a chicken or a turkey in a microwave. That shit's important.
A chicken.
That shit's important. No, that's just. I think it's probably after Flavor of Love where they started making it like, we gotta make these bitches cook because. That can't happen. That can't happen again. But yeah, I think my girl, I don't think she's making it like too far just because I feel like you got to be a certain kind of person on these shows. Like you have to have like a strong personality to be like, she wouldn't do good on like the multiple women competing for one dude. She do well on like them couple. Yeah, she do well on the couple shows though, like the ones where you got to shack up with somebody and like have a personality there. I think she would do well on like them Love Island type shows. But like if it's like Flavor of Love, yeah, she out of there. I'm sorry. Like
that was gonna be my next question. Like, which show do y'all think your girl would fit the best on? Like, I don't think my girl is a Bad Girls Club type girl. I think she's probably more of the Love Island style. Like getting to know somebody and then like. I think me thinking about it is actually making me sick right now. Cause like I'm thinking about my bitch, like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, I just never met nobody.
Yeah, I'm
like
thinking about all the wrong shows. I'm thinking about the shows where you go on the dates with the moms, and then the mom comes back and lets them know. I forgot what show. I think it was called X Factor or something like that.
Yeah, there was X Factor. There was Next, Room Raiders, all that old MTV. I actually watched a whole documentary about them.
Those were fire.
Those just were goofy as fuck, man.
Those are probably fake.
Yeah, those
what was the one? Parental Control.
Parental Control. Yeah, that was the one.
Parental Control. Yeah. That was my shit.
Yo, MTV didn't give a fuck, bro. They would just violate people all day, man.
Speaking of Parental Control, if your significant other's parents tell you something that they want you to not tell your girl, are you going to tell them? Are you going to tell them anyway or not?
That they want.
Like they tell you something that's like between y'all, like it's secrecy, and it has to do with your significant. Are you gonna tell?
I'm not telling.
It depends on the seriousness.
I'm not telling. I'm not one of those people. I feel like I take stuff like that very seriously. You know what I'm saying? If I tell you, don't tell somebody something, I'm telling you not to tell them for their benefit. I'm not one of those people that'll tell you something because I know that eventually it'll get back to them. You know, because there's people that do that too. You know, they know somebody can't hold water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
tell you, don't tell nobody, but you know it's gonna.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You really just waiting to see who they tell and like how quickly it gets around. I'm not one of them people, man. You tell me something, that shit, I am a fucking locked safe, bro. I am. I really am. So
people do that with rumors, by the way. They start a rumor by themselves and they tell one person, and if other people start hearing about it, they know where it came from. I only told you this.
Yeah.
So the fact that everybody else knows is because you got a big mouth.
Yeah, but I'm for sure a lock safe. I take that very seriously. So yeah, I couldn't. You tell me something, it really don't matter who it is. If you tell me something, you tell me not to tell anybody, it's never coming out of my mouth.
Nope, it depends.
Even if if you said one of y'all say, yo man, I'm thinking about self-harm or something like that, I still wouldn't tell someone that you told me that. I would probably tell one of y'all yo, check on him. You know what I'm saying? Our last conversation, it didn't go as well as I thought it was. So maybe you should give him a call, see how he's doing. So you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't just be like, yo man, you know, I really wouldn't.
That's always hard for me because literally that happens to me sometimes. Like the other day, somebody called me and was like, yo, check on this person. And it's not that I don't check up on this person a lot, but it's like, if it comes out of nowhere, it almost feels
weird. Yeah.
Yeah, weird and inauthentic. And it almost feels like I don't want that person to feel like everybody's talking about them, you know? And if I reach out now, and I don't normally do that because I don't really call people a lot. So if I call, it's probably because, you know, I heard something, you know? So I think in my head, whenever people tell me to do that, I just be, depending on the circumstances, I'm really not the person to do that, sadly.
Does it make it worse? Does it make it why do you feel why would you even put me in this spot where this is something that I gotta carry now? You know what I mean?
A little bit. It just feels like, you know, I don't necessarily do that stuff. You know, I do it when I feel it, but I don't know. It just feels inauthentic coming from me. And if I feel like it will feel not genuine, then I'm probably less likely to do it. Or I'll find a way to do exactly what you're asking me to do in a way that feels more genuine. So maybe not a call, maybe a text or something, or I'll send a meme and then build from there. I have to make the genuineness out of it, you know? So, yeah. But let's move on, man. Y'all gonna see that Barbie movie? What's Margot Robbie? She in it? She getting paid, bro. She in all the big movies. So.
I wasn't going to, but although the rollout and the advertisement around it is kind of making me want to see it now. The whole what was that meme with that filter everybody was doing with the
I'm a Barbie
star
or
thing
something?
and I'm a Barbie or I'm this Barbie that looks fun.
Yeah.
Yo, and are all the motherfuckers really in that movie?
What do you mean?
I don't think so.
I looked on their Instagram page. They had hella people on that page.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's just a rollout, a promo or something. Like you said, a filter to kind of help promote the movie. But I only wanted to talk about this because I feel like we that much closer to a Bratz movie.
They've done Bratz movies before, but I know what you mean, a live action. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Give me Cardi B.
How they gonna pull that off?
give me Ice Spice in a Bratz movie.
I'd see it. I'd see Ice Spice fucking remake Bowling for Columbine. I really wouldn't. I really don't care what she's doing. First of all, Ice Spice is highly intelligent. You know what I'm saying, or at least highly thoughtful in her, her thought process. It just she's also just fine as fuck, bro. You know, she's just, and she knows she's fine. So she does what she does what she knows is gonna work. And I can't hate on her, man. I really like that girl for whatever reason.
We deserve a Bratz movie.
Yo, I think all these people really are in this Barbie movie, yo.
I mean, I seen the trailer. I seen Issa Rae. I saw
Simu Liu.
Simu Liu.
Simu Liu, yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of people. Again, I just don't have very high hope for it, just because it definitely just feels like a marketing thing. It just feels like, you know, there's not much of a story.
Sell hella
here.
Barbies after this shit, yo.
I don't think there's not a lot of
Barbie's
story here. And from the trailer, it looks like there's fucking music. And if it's original music, I'm not doing this, bro. I'm not gonna
musical.
Yeah, I'm not doing the musical thing. Absolutely not.
Oh, Dua Lipa in this movie?
Tren is in there.
I'm telling you, yo, they got everybody in this motherfucker, bro.
That's not good. All right, let's move on before I say something I regret. Any more movies came out recently?
We could talk about the trailers that came out.
I haven't seen any trailers of anything that came out recently.
Neither have I. I've been I saw Blue Beetle though, the Blue Beetle trailer.
I did see that.
It's gonna be incredible.
I did see the Blue Beetle one.
I kind of feel like I don't even want to go here for real.
George Lopez does not have to be every Mexican.
Say something about Mexicans. Go ahead. Say something about Mexicans.
I just did. There you go. That's it.
Go ahead.
I can't. Yeah, I can't do it, man. All I'll say is that
Mexicans are having a run this year, boy. Let me tell you. First,
let Dame go. Let Dame go.
First, Black Panther, and now this.
Yo, you know
Jesus
what's fucked up?
Christ.
Yo, you know what's speaking of Mexicans? Yeah. Yo, you know what's fucked up? I heard that.
Why you frame it like that?
Yeah, I shouldn't have did that. It's because it gets people to listen, but it has nothing to do with Mexicans. Nah, the fact that they killed the Queen in Black Panther, but didn't kill anybody in Ant-Man when they were supposed to. I think I might have sent y'all that post. Someone was supposed to die in Ant-Man, but they changed it.
Pym, right? Hank Pym was supposed to die and come back as an ant or some shit. Like I think that was the post.
Yeah.
That sounds fake. That sounds fake as fuck. No fucking way. He comes back as an ant.
Yeah, it could have been. He's so intelligent that he's like crossed over, like he's above the death. Like he's learned how to somehow reincarnate into an ant. That would have been sweet. But I still feel like they should have killed somebody in that movie. Still.
Somebody should have died.
And the fact that they did that.
We're at the point where somebody should be dying in every Marvel film.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thin the herd, man.
And not just careers.
Right.
The only person that died in Ant-Man was Jonathan Majors' career.
So y'all didn't see the Marvels trailer yet?
No.
Okay.
No.
So you didn't see this Across the Spider-Verse trailer?
I did see a little bit of
another
that,
one?
Yeah, there was another one.
I actually might have saw that one.
It came out
I seen it because it was all over the fucking YouTube ads.
Yeah, it came out like 3 days ago or so. It showed Spider-Man 2099 as like the main villain and like Spot.
I'm at the point where it's like, I think with these superhero trailers, I'll watch the first one. I don't want to watch any more than the first trailer after that. So I seen the first Spider-Verse trailer, and honestly, that's everything I feel like I needed to see. Yeah, it was like, all right, cool. Because you see him chasing him throughout that trailer too. So you can tell, like, all right, he's in some shit with this Spider-Man. So like, all right, I understand. I don't need to hear this nigga voice yet. I don't gotta know what he looks like under the mask and none of that. I promise you, I don't need to see that.
Yeah, I just want to see the movie, man. Stop.
I understand they probably got to sell toys. They probably got to sell toys and shit. I understand, but superhero game is different, I guess.
I get it. I think the second trailer, it was more of just a story trailer. It is that they explain. The problem that I'm having currently is all of these movies actually feel exactly the same. Like, exactly the same. And it's not even a point of like fatigue. Like, the stories are exactly the same. You know, a person that thought he was by himself comes to find out there's a lot of them. One of them has bad intentions, and they think it's essentially John Wick. Like, it's literally John Wick. It's literally Guardians of the Galaxy. It's literally like, it's all of these movies where there's a person, he thinks he knows that he's special, but the world around him puts too much pressure on him. His whole world opens up because he gets invited into some type of portal or some type of lineage that like says, hey, you're actually special. But then one person doesn't like him, and then everyone turns on him, and he has to prove that his worth. And it's the same fucking movie every single time. And I can't give a fuck. I can't possibly give a fuck. And I loved Into the Spider-Verse. I really, really did. But this looks like the exact same thing as the first one. It really, really does. So I'm not super excited about it. And again, y'all didn't see the Marvels trailer, but again, Kamala Khan, special in her own world, but the people around her make her feel bad. She gets invited to like the fucking...
Is Kamala, is she Miss Marvel?
Yeah, she's Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
I seen people roasting her, how she got her powers. Somebody said she got her powers in the mail.
I don't even I really don't even remember.
Roasting what's her name? The black girl from WandaVision. Photon?
Photon.
What's her name?
Oh yeah.
Photon. They said that the way she got her powers was whack because she like went through the shit and got her powers.
Went through the barrier.
Yeah, she went through the little barrier, whatever.
And like they was killing her in the comments.
Honestly,
anybody could have got their powers in.
The pacing,
I could have got powers like
that. The pacing of that movie seems like it's gonna be pretty good. But again, the story just feels way too familiar, man, and they really need to find a different way to like tell these stories.
Stop selling the same stuff.
Yeah.
Get some more writers in those rooms.
Yeah, it's getting very boring.
I heard Mia Goth is gonna be in Blade, the white girl from the movie X. And she was in Pearl too. I forgot what else she was in, but she made her way into the MCU.
They said she's supposed to be like a big horror actress, right? I'm not too familiar with her game or anything, but that's what they say in these streets. So that if that means that they're gonna go a horror route for Blade,
they need to.
It's fire.
Yeah, I'm in.
Sign me.
I'm in.
How are y'all?
They better go heavy. I hope it's rated R too.
I thought that was. I thought that was out already. That they were going to make Blade rated R. And I feel like you need to.
I think they announced that it was going to be darker. I don't think they said it was going to be rated R though. I thought they just said it was going to be darker than normal Marvel films. I might be thinking of something else.
Her name is Mad Long. Man.
What, Mia Goth?
Yeah. Her full name is Mia Gypsy Mello da Silva Goth.
Yeah, you know she's supposed to be in horror films.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
That sounds like some spooky shit.
What was her middle name?
Which was apparently. Mia Gypsy Mello da Silva Goth.
Gypsy.
Yeah, that shit
Gypsy Mello.
Yeah, her name is Mello.
Yeah. The new Batman movie is going to be coming out in 2025. I think it's rumored that Clayface is going to be the villain. That doesn't sound very interesting.
It can be. I mean, he's a popular character, but I mean, to have a whole movie based around him, I feel like it's very unlikely. From what I think, and from what I've been hearing, is that it could be it's going to be like more of his umbrella. So I think we're supposed to be getting some Penguin, supposed to be getting some. I thought Scarecrow. I heard that, and
I hope it's as long as the first one, because the first one had
film, but they already did a Scarecrow film, so I understand if they wouldn't.
I still have never seen Batman.
But I just love the whole Scarecrow element.
Yeah, if they do what they did with the first one, if they did what they did with the first one, where they had multiple villains and it was like a longer movie, I'm totally fine with that, bro. Because I love the first one. I really think they did Batman right. And I know a lot of people don't feel like that, but I saw this shit 3 times in IMAX.
When I think about that movie, I don't want to see it again. Not saying it wasn't good. I'm sure it was great. I just don't want to see it again. Like I don't feel like I was rewarded fully for it.
See the next one in IMAX. I'm telling you.
You might be right. I haven't seen a movie on IMAX in mad
upgrade
long.
your experience.
Not for real. I'm very spoiled now. I need to like see certain movies at a certain time or like in a certain setting these days. And it makes sense. My boss was telling me that when she went to go see Black Panther, she purposely went to a blacker neighborhood than the one she was in to see it at like one of those theaters because more people will be hype about it. And I never thought about that. But that's some real shit.
Yeah.
You can't go to like a white theater to watch Black Panther.
That's true.
It's not gonna be as hype.
When I went to see Get Out, I had that was probably one of my favorite movie going experiences of all time. I was in Brooklyn, and the one scene in Get Out where they go up the stairs and all the white people are talking downstairs and then they just start being quiet. Every nigga in the room was like, oh, like they all woke up at the same time. Like, yo, white people probably really be doing this. Like we all was like, oh shit, that's what they really stop talking when we leave the room. It was one of them experiences, man. That was just, I really appreciate Jordan Peele.
Jordan Poole.
Jordan
It's the
Poole.
playoffs,
Yeah,
man.
he's a great step back, man. Yeah, he's a great step back. They lost game one, but they lost game one. But hey, man, there's only so much you could do with them boys going out there going crazy like that. Man. Yeah, you can't let Malik Monk get 31 points.
Right.
Nah, that movie was definitely a culture reset. But yeah, let's get into Mario because I know that we've been talking for a little bit. So let's get into the Super Mario movie finally that came out. I saw it the first day. I think the first day it came out. I went to the theater. It was during the daytime, and yeah, man, it was a nice little experience. All right, D, you flexing already, bro? I see you. Cut the pause and shit out. Yeah, man, I want to start by saying the first thing I noticed about this movie, and maybe I missed it because I missed like the first 5 minutes.
Spoiler alert! If you didn't watch the Mario movie yet, make sure you skip ahead right now.
Yeah, skip ahead like 20 minutes,
skip
15
ahead.
minutes, whatever. I noticed that there was no cops in this movie, or at least anybody that looked like a cop. I mean, the first dude kind of looked a little cop-ish with the blue, the jacket on and stuff like that. But he was like a plumber, I think. Like he was like their manager or something.
He used to be their manager,
or their boss. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, that guy.
But I ain't seen no type of, and it was in Brooklyn. I ain't seen no talk of NYPD. And you know how I say every movie got cops. Every major movie got cops in it or anything. But I ain't seen that in this movie, so I was surprised.
Yeah, there was no cops. And actually, you raise a good point because they end up spoilers, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
They've been warned.
They end up destroying Brooklyn, right? For a little bit. And there was no police presence. There was literally no cops in the middle of Brooklyn when a big ass fucking island came like storming down on them. So it's a good point.
But that shit was hella cool. I really enjoyed it.
Who needs cops, man?
How do we feel about Chris Pratt's performance overall?
I didn't care as much as I did in the beginning. I feel like they hyped it up a lot, like to be like a big deal. But because this is like a separate entity of like the games and the movies, like it's gonna be different, and people have to be open to interpretations of different types of media. So I love
them poking fun at it in the first scene.
I might have missed it.
To start it off. To start it off. Oh, you missed it?
Yeah. I told you I missed like the first 5 minutes. Like for some reason I missed the first. Yeah.
Man. So the first scene is that they do a commercial for their business and they have those accents on. Him and Luigi are using the accents.
Yeah.
And then, they watching the commercial on the TV and they go off and they're like, oh, should we have used the accent? You think it was all right? And then the actual guy who does the voice for Mario is like, oh, yes, it's a good. And he's like,
I didn't realize that was him. Okay, yeah, okay, I get it now.
Yeah. That's funny as hell. No, I didn't even know that.
So that was a really cool way to brush over that fact. And after that, it's like, oh wow, okay. It's cool, I guess. That's fine. It's whatever. Because he also is like the wonkiness of everybody else's character and their voices. Like, honestly, I think Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong is more of a conversation than Chris Pratt as Mario. If we're being perfectly honest.
Can I give y'all one thing? My daughter asked me. She's like, "Dad, can you Google who played Donkey Kong in the movie?" And,
no, we can't.
And I was like, I know exactly who it is. Why? She was just like, "Is he black?" I was like, "No, he's actually an older Jewish man." And she was like, I don't know why she asked me that, but she was convinced that Donkey Kong was played by a black man. I have no idea why.
Thank God you cleared that up.
Right.
I feel like if they were played by a black person and them being the only black person played in the cast, people would have had a problem with it.
Well, Michael Keegan was there, right?
That's true. I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot that
a lot of people had their voices modulated. I noticed that. Like a lot of people had their voices modulated. I hate him, Jack Black, his voice was modulated as Bowser. They didn't call him King Koopa, which I found interesting. How do y'all refer to Bowser? Y'all call him Bowser or King Koopa?
Bowser.
Okay.
They didn't refer to him as the King Koopa in the beginning, like during his intro, like the King of Koopas, or they didn't say that.
Damn, I don't remember. Probably though. Probably.
They might have in his opening King intro when he walked out of the gates.
I feel like they did actually.
Or not necessarily King Koopa, like King of the Koopas, Bowser. I think that's how they introduced him as.
Yeah.
I got questions, man. How he get so big? Like how he get bigger than everybody else?
I
thought he'd be even bigger, to be honest. But
he was always big.
But I don't know.
No, I'm just in question. Like, I'm just not asking silly questions. Like, how come he the only big nigga? And like everybody, how come he the only big Koopa?
Oh, I see what you're saying. I think he's a different race than the other Koopas. Is he not?
I think he just built different.
He might just be built different.
All that hatred and love he got inside, just that combination.
The mix, yeah.
I mean, so big. Obviously, this was a
big heart.
This was a Jack Black vehicle.
he's all heart. That's it.
This was obviously a Jack Black vehicle because his role as Bowser was
he bodied.
Yeah, he smoked it. He was definitely my favorite part of the movie. I actually didn't like Chris Pratt as Mario. But people kept talking about, the guy who played Luigi. Who played Luigi? One of y'all remind
me.
Charlie Day. He's like, Charlie Day and Jack Black both were like phenomenal. No, Jack Black was phenomenal. I don't think Luigi's character had much to do. I think Mario.
More to come though. I can definitely see them like expanding.
Oh yeah, for sure. There was definitely like
we could talk about all the possibilities.
Yeah. Let's
spin-offs.
Just on this movie, I thought it was all right. I really did. I wasn't a huge fan of it. I could have saved my money. I could have waited for the movie to come out in another format. It would have been fine. I felt like it was too many member berries. And I don't think those things connected. I know they did that for the older audience because there wasn't much on screen to connect with for the older audience. But I don't see how anybody who's not super familiar with Mario would enjoy it. Like I really don't. I don't know what there was to see. It just felt like a bunch of member berries to me.
I feel like it's all right when you do that when it's something like Mario or when you do something like a Detective Pikachu, something that's like yo, this franchise is so huge and so iconic that they're not necessarily making these movies to garner new fans. Like they're not looking at, all right, we're trying to get more Mario fans. We're already the biggest franchise in gaming history. I think aside from Pac-Man, right? I think money wise.
Yeah, I think Mario's
Pac-Man
the biggest.
Might be number one.
I think Mario's the biggest as far as most recognized. I think I've heard it's Mario and Jesus are the two most recognizable images on the planet.
You know what I'm saying? So they're not necessarily looking because even the kids, even if you didn't grow up watching Mario, if you grew up having a Switch, you know, or any type of Nintendo product, more than likely you know what or who or you've seen Mario before. So I don't necessarily think they're going out here looking for new fans. So I think this is for the kids. It's a kids movie at the end of the day. So I try not to think about too much like story wise. Like it's a very super basic story. Replace these niggas with fucking Ant-Man. Yeah, replace these niggas with fucking Ant-Man characters. It's the same fucking movie. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit. Other than that, I think the whole idea was for it to be a giant Easter egg movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many fucking things could you find? And not for nothing, I was smiling the entire time because I was spotting all the shits, whether it was a sound or whether it was a ringtone, whether it was a fucking whether it was like a game poster in the background or one of the walls, or the scores, like something like that. Like I wish there was more.
I ain't gonna lie, they bit y'all a little bit.
It was up.
They bit y'all a little bit. Y'all web series.
With what part?
What you mean?
With certain sounds, like certain things, you know what I mean? How certain sounds would come in. There was a little biting. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yo, my man's did this in 2015. Y'all, you know what I'm saying?
They wants to check?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Nintendo. Yeah, for real.
At least let me get free games for like a year or some shit.
It's like when Hurricane Chris redid A Baby, well, like they did the Jersey version, and then he redid it again. It's pretty much that.
How'd y'all feel about Peach? Let's talk about the protagonist first. How'd y'all feel about Peach?
On BD. No. No, I mean, I did what I liked was it wasn't much. Honestly, I didn't feel much for her at all, really. What I really didn't like was that they kind of set up that she was from somewhere else, and like as if they were gonna kind of like lean into that and like explore, like there was gonna be like some type of twist where you find out that like, oh, she's from Earth or something, right?
From Kentucky.
And they never fucking bring it up again. You know what I mean? And it was just like, I thought that was really like, I was literally sitting there like, oh, there's going to be something where Peach and Mario have known each other or something, or like she's, you know, something.
Cousins.
Or just like, maybe she fell down the same thing that he fell down or whatever, you know. The pipe or whatever, and something, and it was nothing. It was nothing, and they literally never bring it up again.
They definitely did speed through it a little bit, like, and it's probably because they're probably going to give her own movie eventually, and that's probably what they're like setting up for, to give her like her own movie, you know, have her be friends with Daisy or some shit. Like they're gonna,
I mean, but like she sees Mario and she goes, "You're human." It's like, bitch, what do you know about a human? Like, you've been here the whole time. Like, you're the only person that looks like you. Why do you know what a human is? You know what I mean? Like, little stuff like that kind of, I don't get, like, I just feel like this was not great. This is really not great.
You think you got an education in the Mushroom Kingdom?
Absolutely
you
not.
Know about other species?
I don't think, like, no.
Yeah, they got penguins, they got Koopas, they got a whole bunch of different shit.
Yeah, but they got education. They got
talking missiles.
Now, I think if it was something where they sent someone through the mushroom, they sent Toad through to find like a human that can help save the Mushroom Kingdom, and he just comes across the commercial. Right. And it's like, oh, these two saved Brooklyn, so maybe they can save the Mushroom Kingdom, and then pulls like there was other ways to connect it. You know what I'm saying? And like,
because Toad was kind of nobody.
Yeah, he didn't have anything to do either.
He was literally just a nigga. He was just a regular ass mushroom nigga.
I'm about to ask, who is the nigga in this movie?
Who was the nigga in the movie? It was clearly Donkey Kong, if we being honest. Like he was clearly the nigga in the movie.
We needed more from Donkey Kong King. Yo, we got a little splash of Diddy Kong. Like, little. That was it.
Yeah.
Again, it was just like,
yo, sit your ass down.
It was just like a bunch of. It was just a bunch of like, remember this. It wasn't really fleshed out like I thought it would be.
I thought it was cute though. I thought his involvement was kind of cute. Like, I don't know. I definitely was smiling. Like, even if I saw it was coming, I think if I didn't see the trailer too, if I didn't know who to expect, I probably would have been smiling even more. like just at these moments of like the movie, like Donkey Kong just popping up and stuff like that,
Right.
and like seeing them come together and stuff.
Instead of them saying 5 minutes before we're gonna go to the Kong Kingdom, like, oh, now you have it in your head that they're gonna see Donkey Kong. Like, no, we're gonna go to our neighbors and see if we can. And it turns out that it's the Kongs. You know what I'm saying? And like, oh shit, you have to fight my son. And it's like, all right, I'll fight your son. And then it's Donkey Kong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Or they could have gotten like captured or some shit. Like they're going to explore, they get captured, you know, and like they gotta, I don't know, something of that nature. But either way, I still enjoyed that moment. It was pretty cool.
The whole Mario Kart scene was cool as hell.
Oh, for sure.
The Rainbow Road. Come on,
and I love how the shortcut they used on Rainbow Road was the exact shortcut that was in the game. Like, it was good.
They did a great job of using the properties. They really, really did. I thought the carts themselves were really cool because like that's Mario's cart. That was Daisy's. Peach's cart was, first of all, I actually do love Peach's
like
cart.
I call them Peaches.
No, Peach's cart. They kept calling her Peaches. Yeah, like I thought that was cute.
Yeah, I love how he calls her Peaches, but yeah, we'll get to it.
But yeah, her cart was always the flyest because she had that little thing that would come out, you know, the little glider thing, and then it would turn into a water ski or whatever. Her bike was way like the coolest thing to me, you know. So
I know a lot of people was like, she's too badass. She's supposed to be, you know, like she's so independent. Like I think the thing was, if she could do that whole obstacle course by herself,
why she need Mario?
Yeah. like
bitch, you could use the power-ups too, you know what I'm saying? Like
that was another thing that struck me to surprise. Everybody could use the power-ups. That was interesting.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It would have been cool if only Mario could use them, because then he was like some special,
because then he'd be special. Yeah And Toad didn't know that, but he had a feeling because he's all heart, right? He's just like, no, I think this guy is the one. And she could have been like, why the fuck did you bring this little ass plumber from Brooklyn?
And who the fuck are you?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Again, they could have made
fun guy ass out.
They could have done every single scene exactly the same, changed a bit of the dialogue, changed a bit of the the placement, and we would have got a fire fucking Super Mario movie. You did bring it up. I do want to talk about having him obsessed, right? Bowser obsessed with Peaches, right? I did think that was really funny, and I did think that it made sense for why he hates Mario so much, because he thinks that Peach likes him. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, is your brother somebody that women find attractive? Like, you know, I thought that shit was fucking hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, so that was like, again, Jack Black was the best part of the movie, and Bowser's character was probably
don't go strangling nobody. No.
I was about to say the same thing, bro. He's giving you so much praise. Please don't get in no limos. Please don't do that to me. You know, if he gets canceled for some reason at this point, I think it's just us. I think we should just stop talking about people we like.
Fair.
Because like Jack Black has been a superstar. He's been loved by kids and adults
for like 30 years.
Yeah, decades. Yeah. So if now is the time, I'm like, bro,
it's us for sure.
Yeah, this the because we are cursed. You know. Every time we talk about that. But I love that he called her Peaches, bro. That shit was it had so much personality to it.
For sure. And I know that was a Jack Black thing. I know, like, he said, what if I call her Peaches? Like, what if that's just my little nickname for her, Peaches?
Super, super cute. I love how he was also kind of like I wish he was more threatening. Like, I feel like the fight at the end was a little too easy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like he should have still, and it's probably because I missed the first 5 minutes. I don't know if he caused more terror in the first 5 minutes, but I wish he. Okay, he was really killing shit, because I feel like Bowser, like they shouldn't have gotten the star. Like, I think he should have been able to use that shit or something. Like, it should have been more threatening. But
so that whole first part was all in the trailer. It was just him going to the Ice Kingdom, burning down the Ice Kingdom, and getting the star. First of all, this is what I mean about all these movies being exactly the same, because this was another movie where it was a multiverse, going through a portal, someone having to save another dimension. But that beginning scene was damn near step for step the exact same thing as Avengers Infinity War. Like literally, it was just Thanos on the fucking ship when he got the Power Stone. Like it was not the Power Stone, the Tesseract. It was the same scene. A big ass ship pulls up, they try to fight, they get captured. There was the whole torture scene, and then he breaks down the thing, gets the power thing, and now I'm unstoppable, and leaves. And now it's like, dun, 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 title screen. Now the movie starts. It was the same fucking thing.
Can we talk about Luma and how depressed?
Great character.
Bro. Nah, son. I got questions.
For a children's movie, at least, why was that star so suicidal?
Bro, nigga, that last scene, bro, I was sitting in my seat like, I seen this?
Shit, like, suicidal ideation and shit. Like, what is this?
Bro, that star put fear. Like, I'm like, yo, imagine being like, you remember how like we like as adults we look back at like shows like Courage the Cowardly Dog and we're like, yo, how about we watching this?
Yeah,
like this show is too much.
This shit is super dark for sure.
But like, this is one of those instances where it was like, why did y'all do this?
Wait,
like,
nobody.
Yeah, I know kids watching this, right? Like, I feel like this is one of those moments where kids are gonna look back at and they're gonna be like, yeah, what was that about? They're gonna look back at this moment and think like, yeah, that was weird.
No, it was.
I don't know what Rosalina's doing to that star, but she got to chill.
I don't know exactly what it said at the end, but like it was deep, right? And it went on for a little bit.
I just loved how everybody was like, "Oh my god!" Like just like it's like, "Geez, man, could you please?" Like this is hard enough. I did think that was really funny. I thought that was really funny. She's like, "Sweet release." Like, yo, what?
It's too much, bro. It's too much for kids, man. But Bowser was great. I agree with that. I didn't mind Charlie Day's performance. I guess, we didn't see that much of Luigi anyway. I love that they had Italian roots. Like sometimes we forget that Mario's actually Italian. Like they had him sitting with his family, like a typical
Italian
family.
Grown men, no girlfriends, no wives, just living with their parents still. In their 30s.
Exactly.
Yeah. Not saying that's an Italian thing, but just like if that is the case, you still live with your parents.
Bro. I was thinking you could because I was like, that's what you want to do. But yeah, no, I thought that was pretty nice. They giving like him more of a culture. Now, is he the only one that they can really do that for? Because now I'm thinking about the NCU in general. And like how they're gonna build out this world and stuff like that. And if we're gonna be real, Donkey Kong not being black is kind of a problem now because there's no other black Nintendo characters. So if we being real, like
you said, other black Nintendo characters like Donkey Kong is supposed to represent black people.
Yeah,
to be
bro, come on, bro.
One of them is black.
You hear Donkey Kong's album, bro? Like his soundtrack for his games. They got rap all over his fucking
Donkey Kong, but that's white ass fucking rapped music too.
Nigga, that's literally this sounds like 80s rap.
That was
Minor.
That was literally like that was Logic's first favorite rap song. Like definitely. So nah, I don't think it counts.
The raps literally sound like Run DMC wrote them.
That's cold, man. You gotta do better. You really gotta do better, man.
They do, my dog. Like I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm gonna find out who wrote the Donkey Kong raps right now. Who wrote Donkey Kong?
Please, we don't have to do this. We're not gonna take up pod time, like googling who wrote Donkey Kong's raps.
Grant Kirk.
But I feel like there's other. Are there literally no black Nintendo characters? I mean, that's more of a Japanese thing anyway. So
nope. I mean, they got Italians. What's wrong with there being a nigga and throw a nigga in the mix?
That Italian was a fucking racist fucking stereotype that we've now just accepted as a character. Like People don't talk about that. Like the Japanese made an Italian plumber their main kind of thing. Like that shit was racist in the 80s too. But like nobody gave a fuck.
My question now is, if y'all could be any Nintendo character or play them, like which one would y'all want to be? And why is it Kirby?
Ask that question one more time.
Which one, like if y'all could play like any Nintendo character, like which one would y'all choose?
If I could.
For the watchers, I just shared the first and only black Nintendo character, Matt from Wii Sports.
Yo, this is fucking so nasty. This is the only black Nintendo character, bro. What the fuck? Grant? No. None of these people count. None of the. Okay, Kate Allen. F-Zero. Okay.
F-Zero. That'll be dope. I bet she dies in the movie.
Metroid Other M. Okay. Oh, Lord, bro. What are we doing? What? Oh, hello, Olivia. Okay. That's more recent.
Doc Lewis.
Fucking Mr. Sandman. That's racist as fuck, bro.
All these.
The baddest of them all.
Splatoon. Like, that's from 2007, bro. Like, that doesn't count, man. Y'all don't got no shit from the 90s for real?
Nothing in the roots, man.
That's crazy, bro.
We got to take it ourselves.
We couldn't get a Legend of Zelda fairy that was black and nothing?
Nope.
That shit is sick, bro. Yo, this is a nasty video.
There is a character.
This motherfucker
looks
like
a character from Battletoads called Blade.
Yo, this is fucking disgusting, man. Battletoads is not a Nintendo property. I don't think it's Nintendo. I think it might have started on a Nintendo system, but it's not owned by Nintendo.
Yeah.
This shit is nasty work, bro. Look at my man's pro, bro. What we doing? Why my man got the flat top like that, man? That's just awful, man. That's just awful. Yo, Matt from Wii Sports being the fucking most recognizable black character in Nintendo history, bro, is such a sickening feeling, man.
I need him fighting Creed. Like I need Creed getting like thrown into the fucking multiverse and getting thrown into the Nintendo universe. And now he gotta fight Matt.
Fighting this nigga in boxing.
He gotta fight Matt from Wii Sports. And I need him to get washed. Like I need Matt to line his shit up.
This is sick, man. Jeez. Let me stop sharing that shit. Jesus
Christ.
But
but now, who would y'all want to play? Because I would want to play Kirby. I would love to be, and I feel like it fits my personality. Like how I said, I'm a chameleon and shit. Like I would love to like become somebody else, you know? Like pause. If I sucked you up as Kirby, what power would I get?
All right, so we got
listen. Like,
we got Wicked Radio entries. Let's just go ahead.
If I absorbed your powers, what would I be?
Bald.
You would just be an angry. You would just be an angry, depressed nigga, man. That's it.
Yeah, why am I so angry all of a sudden?
Why shit, man, irritating? That shit just not gonna help you.
I feel like I could definitely get like Kirby off or Meta Knight. Meta Knight kind of black.
Meta Knight low key black. They'll probably make Meta Knight like Idris Elba. Like, look how we keep going back to Idris Elba because we have such a fucking dearth of fucking black actors, bro. Idris Elba got to be everybody, man. It's bad.
Well, yeah, give it to me. What would y'all be? Nintendo.
I mean, shit. It's got to be Link, right? Like Link is the only character. You know, he goes on full adventures. He has full autonomy. You know what I mean? He's got powers. He got a girl. You know what I'm saying? Like it's being Link is probably a vibe most days. Like when what is it? What's the
Ganondorf?
Yeah.
Oh, he black too.
Don't do
kinda.
That. Don't do that. Nah, we're not doing that.
He kind of is, bro. He dark.
Oh my lord. Ganondorf is not even human, bro. His skin is green. It's not. He's not a nigga, bro. We just keep
I might be
assigning that.
Fox.
Yeah, honestly, and if you give it to me, that's got to be the next movie. That's got to be the next movie.
Hi-ya.
Captain Falcon, not Captain Falcon.
Star Fox.
Star Fox.
If we're doing it in order, wouldn't Metroid be next?
What do you mean in order?
Like in order of like when the games came out. Like,
Donkey Kong would be next then.
That's true. But we did get that little post-credit scene of I love how they did that, by the way. Yoshi.
I left before the last post-credit.
Yeah, they showed
it was just a Yoshi egg.
Yeah, it was just a Yoshi egg. But they showed
Yoshi's in Brooklyn.
So we're gonna find that egg and turn him into a bacon egg.
Wow.
Put him on a chopped cheese.
Jesus, man.
The Aki way.
You know I got a Bev. Stop playing with me, man.
Jesus. Nah, but they show the Yoshis, like, you know, the species in there too. So I'm sure we get like a Yoshi story. I'm not sure what type of story they would give Yoshi though. But, you know, I'm sure it'd be cool.
Yoshi's got his own story. Her own story. Yoshi's a girl, right?
Nah.
I feel like Yoshi's a girl.
Dude, Yoshi's a dinosaur.
Dinosaurs be boys and girls? The fuck?
But all Yoshis lay eggs.
Yeah. Okay, so it's neither. It's Yoshi is the first non-binary character in kids movie history, I guess. Okay. No,
Boom.
Yoshi's a male. Yoshi's a male. But all right. Anyway, why was I talking about that?
Because I was asking about what character I want to be, and I was just saying like different characters that we're gonna see like in movies. The next movies we're gonna get. Obviously, we'll get Yoshi. I'm sure we'll get Kirby pretty soon. Donkey Kong will definitely get his own movie.
That's where I was going. Yoshi has his own story already. Yoshi has a whole like string of games.
They better not make Yoshi talk.
Yeah, Yoshi can't talk.
Yeah, word. He better not talk. But if he did,
he'd be black.
Who would be a good cast? Aziz Ansari?
Jesus, please no. That's another never mind.
A good Yoshi voice. No, I'm just trying to think of like the voice actor bag.
Wow. They can't talk, yo. That was all.
Man, get Cree Summers in there, man.
Hell no.
Get Cree Summers in there.
I'm not tired of Cree Summer, but like, no. There's too much sophistication in Cree Summer's voice. You got to get someone who's got that like blind optimism sound, you know? I don't know who I would want in that spot. But nah, I don't want Yoshi to talk. So we don't even got to talk about this. Do a Minions type thing.
But they still got to do the whoa, 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 whoa thing. So it's got to be somebody. Like Vin Diesel is Groot. Like they still got to get somebody to do it.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on. We got any other movies? Any other things? Shows? NFL updates? OBJ on the Ravens?
Oh, well, that'll do it. Good job.
Yeah, no, that was a bad sign. I don't know what his plan is, but he's just after the money. What was it, 18 million that they gave OBJ?
15 guaranteed.
Yeah, so he's after the money, which is cool. You know, he needs earrings.
He's been trying to get back into the league for a minute now. So
he needs earrings. He needs hair dye. You know what I'm saying? Like, let him do his thing. I ain't mad. He needs yachts, be on yachts in Miami and shit like that. I don't think he's gonna enjoy playing in Baltimore. You know, especially if Lamar leaves, which pretty much looks like Lamar's leaving. I just feel like he's one of them niggas that don't realize what's going on when he does certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he realized that Lamar is not going to fucking be there. And he doesn't know who. Like, why would you even sign if you don't even know who your quarterback's going to be? It just doesn't make sense.
I can think of 15 million reason why.
I hear you. I hear you. Playoffs started this weekend.
Yeah. Lakers won their game today. Apparently Austin Reeves went crazy on them.
Yeah, Ja got hurt.
Giannis just got hurt too.
I heard Giannis is all right, so that's good. But y'all know that of all the teams, of all the sports, my number one team is my New York Knicks. So we didn't get predictions I'm sure before the game, a lot of motherfuckers had the Cavs. Oh, Donovan Mitchell. Let me tell you something about the New York Knicks, man. This is just one of them seasons, man. It's just one of them seasons. They're very well coached. Jalen Brunson, honestly, top 5 point guard in the East, easy, right? Especially with Kyrie not there anymore. Not a whole lot of great point guards in the East. He might be the best point guard in the East, but neither here nor there. Julius is healthy, came back, and I don't think the Cleveland Cavaliers have anything for the Knicks. So I got that series going 6. I got Philly beating. Are they playing
Brooklyn?
They're playing Brooklyn, right? That's going to be a quick series. That might be 4. They'll probably end up sweeping. I don't see the Nets getting one. Then we got the Celtics and the Hawks, maybe 5, maybe 6. I have the Sixers in it's probably going to be a short series. So that's my East predictions. On the West, obviously we got Suns Clippers. Clippers just took game 1.
Wait, what'd you say about the Bucks and Heat?
Oh yeah, I didn't get to the Bucks and Heat. I mean, with Giannis's injury, you never know. But I actually don't even know who won that game. Who won Bucks and Heat today?
The Heat by like 20. I'm lying, like 17.
Shit. Okay, well, Giannis got hurt, so if he's gonna play, obviously
13.
It's a different series.
Sorry.
My thing is this: that's my side of the bracket. Obviously, if the Knicks get past the Cavs, they're either gonna have to play the Bucks or the Heat. If Giannis is hobbled, then obviously I think the Knicks have enough to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. At that point, you're gonna have to meet either the Celtics or the Sixers, who are clearly the 2 best teams in the East and probably 2 of the top 5 teams in the NBA. And but still, they're gonna beat each other up in that second round series, so you never know. I know that the East is people are expecting the Sixers or the
Boston
Celtics to come out of it.
Ass. They always whoop ass.
It's Boston's really solid top to bottom. They're probably the most complete team. I still don't think that they're actually going to make it to the finals because I think Jaylen Brown is pretty checked out, right? They tried to trade Jaylen Brown every offseason, every trade deadline the last 3 years. That motherfucker don't want to play in Boston no more. So
yeah, I think he wants to go out with one last hurrah though. He's been playing all right lately.
Yeah.
Not all right. He's been playing pretty damn good actually.
We'll see. But it'll be interesting. On the West side, you got Lakers Grizzlies just went down. Lakers take game 1. I expect the Lakers to win that series. I expect the Lakers to actually get to the finals, in my opinion.
And I expect the Grizzlies slander to be marvelous.
Yeah, it's gonna be beautiful.
Oh my God. Beautiful. When the Grizzlies get sent home this year, the packs are gonna be lit up all over the United States.
I need it like I need air. I need Dylan Brooks to never win a playoff game. I need him to lose all the time. Yeah. We'll see. You got Denver and the Timberwolves. I think they're actually playing right now. Not to actually date the pod, but it is what it is. Denver and Timberwolves playing right now. It's a pretty tight game. So that's also a pick 'em. Obviously, you expect Jokic and Denver to win that series, but I think the Timberwolves
not showing up.
I think the Timberwolves showed a lot of heart in the play-in tournament. So we'll see what they're made of. And I believe in Cat and I believe in Anthony Edwards. That's a pick 'em. Go ahead, D.
Shout out I got Kyle Anderson, Jersey's on. Fuck that French bitch ass nigga. Soft ass nigga throwing punches on the fucking sideline.
Hey,
fuck
man.
out of here.
Hey man.
Fuck out of here.
You can't trust the French. Everybody know that.
Snobby ass, stinky ass nigga. Fuck you, nigga. All we want is fucking winning Baye. We don't give a fuck about your stank ass, bitch ass, COVID carrying, league shutting down, fucking French fry ass nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. Go make me some toast, you bitch ass nigga. Don't put the syrup on the side.
Yeah, man. I knew.
So we got
I knew.
me hating LL. We got you hating this nigga. How needs one, man? How needs somebody that he really.
Y'all know who I hate.
On this. Yeah, but like, there's no reason to bring him up this time.
Yeah, no. I'm not gonna bring him up, but y'all know who I hate.
Oh, yeah, it's well documented about.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. It is what it is too. I think that's it. Who else? Warriors, Kings. Kings took game 1. I think that's going to be a good series. I think the Kings are.
I'd love to see the Kings win, but man, it's so hard to bet against the Warriors.
It's really hard to bet against the Warriors, man. It is. Fucking
like betting against Tom Brady.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know.
And I feel like we're missing a series. Suns, Clippers. We said.
Ooh, so yeah, Clippers actually won game 1. I'm surprised about that. With no Paul George probably not going to be in all the first round.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see. I mean, the Clippers are pretty deep now, right?
They are.
I think they're over the trade deadline. They picked up Gordon, Bone. So they got guys they could throw out there. So we'll see how it goes, man. Playoff is all about rotations, and we role players stepping up, and these guys got to step up now.
Y'all want to call the finals real quick?
Go for it.
I got Lakers Sixers. Let's do it. I would love for it to be Lakers Celtics, but we'll see.
Give me Phoenix Sixers.
And I got the Knicks going to the Eastern Conference Finals and losing to the Sixers in 5 games.
Well, it wouldn't be Boston. It would be either what? Bucks, Knicks, Cavs, and who else?
Nets, I think. No, that's it. Heat. Yeah.
Man, it all depends on how Giannis is looking. But if Giannis comes back healthy, I got Giannis and the Sixers. The Bucks and the Sixers, in the East, and then out the West. I'm not sure how the seating looks in the West, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
But if the Warriors can get past the first round, I think they'll be rolling enough to make it to the finals, bro. I think they could roll. But Phoenix, I think if I think Phoenix. I think Kevin Durant gets him there. But I don't know if he finishes the job.
I just don't trust his ankles, man. I just don't.
Take a wild guess, Trendo.
Yeah, just name teams at this point.
Name teams? All right. I think that the New York Knicks are not making it.
It's not a wild guess.
Yeah, that's a hot take. Okay.
I think the Celtics versus the Lakers. Celtics in 5.
Cool.
Yeah, you gonna fuck around and get that shit right.
And shit on the fucking money. Watch.
In that order.
I really do think the Celtics would beat the Lakers in 5.
Of course.
It's tough.
Because I know everything about basketball. They dropped a King Von documentary on YouTube. Did y'all see that? shit is 3 hours long.
I've actually watched
that
the
shit
first
longer
hour.
than his whole discography.
Shit longer than his fucking life outside of jail, bro. I watched I watched like 20, 30 minutes of it. That shit.
You will get shot.
Man, anybody touching me out here, bro? I don't think so. I hope not. I don't mean no disrespect for that. I like King Von music. R.I.P. King Von.
Name 2 songs.
Twin Them. Twin Them, and then what's that one song where he's like I think it's called Talk. I think.
You said Talk?
He's got a lot of good music. Took it to the O. Demon.
I'm saying that because Trendo don't listen to none of that shit.
Bro, I listen.
You don't listen to Von?
I listen to King Von before.
To King Von. No.
I've listened to King Von before. I have so.
I have so. Yes, I have.
And I watch his interviews, and I feel bad for him.
I definitely don't feel bad for him.
I do.
Listen, what? So let me. D, did you watch any of it? Any of the doc?
No.
Now let me be clear. I actually do. I told y'all I follow drill. I follow drill culture. I follow the Chicago rappers. All of that shit, right? So because of that, I follow Trap Lord Ross, who was the one who did the, I guess you can call it investigative journalism, and put all of this stuff together. I don't appreciate that it's a white man from the UK.
Me neither.
But I can actually also admit that he put a lot of fucking work into this.
Yeah, it's pretty thorough. It's pretty thorough. Down to every tweets and the times. He's like, yeah, the time zone when this tweet went out was this time.
Yo.
And this was exactly 13 minutes before King Von went here and did this. And then he tweeted afterwards.
He put a lot of fucking work into that shit, bro.
I don't know if I really care so much that nigga from the UK, yo. Because I'm not.
It's just because he's making.
If anybody's
going
to do the investigative journalism right, it's going to be somebody from an outside,
completely a separate from the thing.
Yeah. Gonna tell
we do it all the time to other countries. To be.
Yeah, that's true, and it's honestly fair because we do have a tendency. Shit. We do have a tendency to glorify a lot of that shit. There is a lot of Now we can say R.I.P. Von. We could say all that stuff, but all like the whole free slime and free this person and free that person. Some of them niggas need to be in jail, bruh. Some of them niggas need to be in jail. Some of them niggas need to stay in jail.
Do you think we'll actually get a movie?
A Von movie?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I don't think the story is that interesting. I think it's actually pretty common, and I think that's kind of part of the problem with the nature of it, because
they're calling him a serial killer, bro. They call him Rap's first serial killer. That's movie worthy.
Yeah, but a lot of the bodies was before he was a rapper.
So he still be a serial killer. I want to see.
I mean,
you know why?
Lining up
why can
the
we
dates,
get all these other serial killers?
Yeah, I think we not fighting in the serial killer Olympics, bro. We're not we're not doing that for sure. I'm not.
How many kills does it take to be a serial killer? 3.
3.
Mm-hmm. He got 11 bodies.
That's a lot of these serial killers out here.
10.
It's 10. Yeah, but it's just crazy because these motherfuckers was really acting like it was Call of Duty, like there was a lobby at the end of the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you just sending motherfuckers back to the lobby. Nah, you sending them fucking back to their maker. Like, there is no reset, bro. He was really playing the shit like it was a video game. And again, when it comes to Trap Lord Ross, the creator of the doc, I believe it. I believe that all of the shit that's in the doc none of it is fiction, bro. All of it is shit that you can at least associate Von with having been a part of. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. That shit was very, very fucking. It was capturing, bro. It was wild. And again, I know the music and I know the energy. Von was not somebody that should have been famous. Honestly, bro, he's not somebody that should have been famous. We should not know that nigga at all, bro. At all. It's pretty. It makes me feel a way about the people that are famous that are around him. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
All right, cool. I'm just saying, it's just crazy.
That's street shit. We ain't street niggas. We don't need to be talking
for
about
sure.
That. Yeah,
for sure.
You know,
it's just pretty wild, man.
R.I.P.
It's just
King
pretty
Von.
wild. R.I.P. Von, though.
I was just like, yo, if he raps for a serial killer and they owning that title, and if that's something that we could possibly see a movie out there, bro. How come the white people always get the serial killer movies? And that's not to say, yo, that Von is a great person. Yes, that nigga was a demon, self-proclaimed. But I mean, if America loves it so much, yo,
I would just hate for it. So there's been a lot of
bad. But I'm just saying,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, come on,
I think because I think my thing is this. My thing is this. I think we're almost there. I think we're almost there as a collective consciousness of like not glorifying the street niggas. Like I think we're almost there. There's been a lot of people, you know, making memes and TikToks about like you know, girls who say, "Oh, I like a nigga that's like unfriendly." You know, I like a nigga that, you know, he don't play about me. Like, girl, he is autistic. Like, like he has social anxiety and he is autistic. That is the reason why he don't speak to nobody. He's always angry. Like, it don't have nothing to do with like him being the toughest nigga alive. That nigga is mildly autistic, sis. Like, it's not cute. Get him help. Get him on medication. And like, I think we're almost there. Like, people are starting to unpack, like, again, these people from these environments are not just like that, bro. There is nothing cool about that shit. You know, there's an element to like mental health that needs to be addressed. And that's why I don't mind the exposing of this King Von story. There was something wrong with that boy. There was something wrong with him, bro. That's not normal for him to react that way to those triggers, you know? So I don't want to glorify it whatsoever. He looked great. He was a very handsome dude. He was artistic. He was very creative. He made, to me, great music. And I need him to stay buried. I do. I need this shit to go away. That's my take.
Word up. All right. And let's speed through music a little bit. Did y'all listen to the Chloe Bailey album? I didn't get a chance to listen to it, but I heard it was mid. I didn't get a chance to listen to it.
I haven't listened to it either. Yeah, I heard it was mid as well.
And Street's not really talking about it that much either. So I mean, I haven't heard anything from it at all.
Not a clip.
Yeah,
not nothing. 10,000.
Yeah, like I don't understand what the problem is. Like they're not even a TikTok song, anything, nothing. You know. So
the problem is, bro, that she's not that. You know, she's not that. Again, people be liking people and not their music, and then it shows up in the actual numbers that these people are not actually being supported at the level that they're being talked about. It shows up.
It's just like I feel like the music just doesn't.
Time.
It just doesn't come like her content just doesn't come across as genuine. It comes across as try hard, trying to portray this super sexual figure when that you're just not that. I mean, you look great, your body looks great, but you just don't have that appeal. Like somebody like a Kali Uchis, right? Kali Uchis is literally walking sex appeal. Like, you know what I'm saying? She knows how to flaunt herself, and it's believable in the music when you hear her sing this way, when you hear her sing about the content that she does. Like, it's 1,000% believable. Like, you believe every single second of it. With Chloe
she's not even
Bailey,
that much older either. Like, no.
With Chloe Bailey, it just seems forced. It seems like you don't really mean this. Like somebody's
I disagree.
Making you do this.
She's from Alexandria.
I disagree.
Oh shit.
I think first of all, I think all 21-year-old, 22-year-old girls who try to be sexy are tryhards. Every last one of them. Like, I think that's the age where you try too hard. You know what I mean? You start to wearing fucking halter tops and going outside and like nothing on shorts and stuff. Like, all that shit is try hard. All of these like sex symbol you know, whatever it is, they all trying too hard, in my opinion. As you said, somebody like Kali Uchis, who naturally is just that, you know, even like a Cardi sister Hennessy is another one who's just she's just that, and she's just that, and when you see her, you know it. And I think she'll mature. She's all about her liberation, and you know, her sexual liberation, and just kind of being a free. And I think it's fine. I think the problem is the music is not good, and like, let's just be honest about it.
She got too popping off that one song, that Booty Too Big, Lord Have Mercy.
It was a good like
that shit
clip.
Blew up too much.
But that song's not good, bro. That song's not good.
It's not. But like, I think like that. Like, I don't know who her target audience is. I really don't know who she's trying to appeal to.
I feel like
I don't know what she's trying, like, even getting clapped on TV, like that still didn't work.
Yeah.
See, I just like that's just. I don't think that's like part of the rollout. Like
I think it was.
It's part of the whole image I think she's trying to portray right now, though. So, all right, what else can I do to make these people think that like I'm a sex icon, a sex figure of the?
But none of it matters if the music is not good. None of it matters because listen. Am I gonna go to a Chloe Bailey show just to stare at her? Probably. But I'm a horny ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's common. I don't think like, again, she makes music for women, but she's attractive to men. Like, there's a disconnect. Niggas is not playing Chloe at all. You know what I'm saying? It'd be different. So that's what makes the whole she's trying too hard thing confusing to me because I don't think she makes music for men. I think she looks good for men.
Do you remember when she would do these covers on her Instagram where she would like, just put the camera on and just sing to the camera?
Mm-hmm.
That was trying too hard. Like just the way that she was trying to sing, like straining her voice to make herself sound sexier. Like no, that does not, it's not helping like your case of you can sing. You don't have to do all of this extra shit to fucking, to turn a nigga on. Like, no, just sing good and look good. And that's all the product you need. You don't need this extra showmanship that you're trying to give off because it's making what already is mid music, not just talking about her vocals at this point, but mid music, even worse.
So I'll come back at you with this. Are y'all like turned on by Beyonce?
No,
not too much.
Me neither.
I think she's bad,
not like naturally. Yeah, I think she's I'm not like naturally like turned on like if I just see her
good.
or like
The most turned on I was by her music was the Beyonce album.
Okay, I think Beyonce looks good and has always looked good. I think she is not a sex symbol. That might be a hot take, but I don't think Beyonce is a sex symbol. And I think
I'd say
Chloe
Rihanna's more the one than she is.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think Chloe copies so much of what Beyonce does that she's like auntie already, and she's 21, so it's not really that cute. She has like auntie energy, right? Some people even call her like auntie. You know what I'm saying? Like she really does have like auntie energy, and because of that, the difference is Beyonce makes incredible music. I think if Chloe, who is a producer, who is a songwriter, just allowed her career to be guided a bit musically, I think she could do all the corny shit, all of the non-sexy extra shit. If the music was hitting, we'd be having a different conversation. At the end of the day,
that's the same case for everybody. I mean, we said the same thing about Logic, yo. If the music was good, we wouldn't give a fuck if you were saying nigga all this time. You know what I'm saying? So that's that's the that's the end all be all for everybody. But at the end of the day, like yes, like ultimately, make good music. But at the same time, don't be such a
you do have
try-hard.
to package it.
Let it come off naturally.
Way.
You know what I'm saying? Like be you. Just be yourself.
Listen,
if you're a corny little girl, you know what I'm saying? Be the corny girl you were before when you were making music with your sister. If that's who you were.
I've said before that I think Halle is actually the one that we need to be looking out for. Because I definitely think that she is the one that's in fact like the one that will be wilding out. Like after this Little Mermaid shit pass over, I definitely think that she will be the one that's like, all right, so she really like that. Like she really a bad bitch for real.
Sure.
I think just if I have a hunch,
and everybody's gonna leave Chloe in the dust. Is she gonna be on OnlyFans in a couple years?
I think that's what's gonna happen. I think that's where we going.
And Hot'll be right there.
Listen,
logged in.
Yeah. I'll pay for it.
She gotta make that money somewhere. It's not gonna be from her albums. Sure. Anyway, let's move on. Any more music coming out? I mean, Drake dropped Search and Rescue. Y'all heard it. I mean, we don't have to talk about it that much because I know we run a short time. So I don't think that's AI Drake. And shout out Benny X, man. He got a song coming with Pink Pantheress. I know that's just gonna be fire whenever it does come out. Ice Spice and Nicki.
Yeah. I didn't watch the video yet though.
I didn't watch the video either, but I've been seeing them gifs.
I've been seeing them gifts too.
Bro.
I would probably just die.
How long before Nikki hates her?
By the summer, for sure. By the summer.
Out of her contract by next year. Yeah, beefing
for sure.
By the fourth
it's
quarter.
Really bad, bro. It's really bad. We need to have a conversation. Well, we don't.
No. After she starts beefing with Ice Spice, then I think the conversation will be had because, like, as far as we've seen, Ice Spice seems like one of the most like unproblematic. Seems like, you know, sweet little girl. She's not making too much drama anywhere.
That's not that. Yeah, she'll like take it and be like, "Oh, okay." Like that whole Drake shit. Yeah. She shook that shit off.
She's not even fucking verified on Twitter yet. Like, you know how humble this girl is.
No, it's definitely you know. I like Ice Spice moves. I like what she got going on.
The song is fine, by the way.
Yeah, she's good.
She's
man.
She's growing on me.
She's starting to tap into that. Like,
I definitely had to walk back that take almost, I made at first.
Somebody DM me and asked her if I think she could rap, and I said no. And I said,
that's not the point.
Yeah, I don't think. I think she has a personality though, and I think her shit is catchy, and it's always been catchy since the first couple songs she came out. She knows how to make a good song. She knows how to make quotable lyrics. So,
yeah.
You know,
and I think that's bigger. I think it was Guru who broke that down one time when it came to Hove. He was talking about how Jay-Z likes to have these moments on these records, right? Where it's like he's gonna rap, but then it's gonna be a moment in the record that you just when you turn the beat off, everyone's gonna sing, right? On I think it was Give It To Me, it was and I wish I never met her at all, right? He's always gonna have these moments. Another one that you could think of is the JT line. All these niggas want to fuck JT. Was that this SRT? Like, you got to have one of these moments on these records, and like, you don't really have to be able to rap that well as long as you have these quotables. He actually, when D brought up the Drake song, and he brought up that line towards the end, right? Drake knows you got to have these moments on these records, and honestly, that shit. Even though I said the song is mid,
that shit.
Even though I said that song is mid, that shit comes in my head, and then I'm gonna play the record on Spotify. I'm not gonna lie. So you know,
Search and Rescue.
Search and Rescue.
Yeah.
Come and rescue me. It's like, yo, it's like every indie pop, every indie rock band ever. Fucking Paramore or some shit like that.
You could take that song and put it over like a rock song. Come and rescue me.
It's like some, yo, you know what it sounds like? I know you know who I'm thinking of.
Yeah, it does.
Titus. Yo, go talk to that man, yo.
Facts, bro.
He be biting styles.
Do a little remix. Yeah, man. Get in there. So, yeah, man. That was an interesting song. What else is anything else coming out that I don't know about? I know Gasms is coming out when I'm gonna be in Houston in 2 weeks, so I'm gonna listen to that. You know, when I'm in the hotel room, you know, but like some, you know, put me up a little.
I've been so tapped out.
Listen to Smokey
music,
Robinson.
Honestly,
y'all heard the Black album yet?
A Jay-Z, yeah, it's a classic.
No, 6 Lack. The 6 Lack album.
Nothing grabbed me from it, to be honest. Nothing grabbed me from it. I thought it was good, and I don't like how defensive he's being about it. I don't know if y'all have seen it.
No, I haven't seen anything from it.
Jesus Christ, my R&B artist to be depressed and on drugs again.
Please. Absolutely.
You said depressed again?
And on drugs.
Yeah, because I feel like the Black that we fell in love with was like you know, they're in the Free Black album 2016. It was very slow, dark, moody music. Now the single for this song is like all you know, fast paced. I don't want to say poppy, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like a faster paced music than what I'm used to hearing from this guy. Like, I would expect to hear this from what's that fat nigga that made 18?
Broadway.
Khalid.
Oh.
No.
Yo, you say that fat nigga. My mind immediately went to Rod Wave. That's fucked up. I'm sorry. Shout out Rod Wave.
And Khalid.
And Khalid, yeah.
But yeah, like that sounds like a type of song. Like he's like, this sounds like an album I would have expected from Khalid, not 6 Lack.
Yeah, nah. But yo, if y'all looking for depressed R&B niggas, then how come we ain't looking for Tyrese? Because I know y'all been seeing them clips.
This is fair, and I'm struggling with how I feel about it.
He's clearly hurt.
He's clearly hurt, and he might make some heat. But also, leave that girl the fuck alone, bro. Like, please.
Wait,
keep that shit
like
in your notepad,
upset?
my nigga.
I thought he had a whole nother girlfriend. And he's upset over somebody else right now.
That's how it be, bro.
Didn't he just go viral for like being in a clip with his girl saying that she'd rather be with Paul Walker than this nigga or something like that?
When the one you want is not the one you with, we gonna know. We gonna feel it.
Yeah.
And we found out in that live.
It's
that's
bad.
for sure.
It's bad. But again, yeah, like we miss niggas crying in the rain. You know what I'm saying? This is what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? This is what it looks like. So
don't think you ever loved me. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
With the clip? Are you talking about the clip or
the name
song?
of his latest song?
Oh yeah, I don't
this
think I
is
listened
6.5 minutes. This is called "Don't Think You Ever Loved Me."
Yo, he about to be.
Yeah, my man going through it over there, boy.
It's probably some heat, yo. It's probably some heat, yo.
Hold on.
He going
I don't
through
think
it.
you ever. I'm about to read some of the lyrics. I need to see what he's.
Yo,
talking
they
about.
asked him. They asked him. So who else you got on the album?
Made my mistakes, honey. You made yours too. I can't erase all the shit we put each other through.
That's heat.
We were supposed to be together through the good and the bad, but you folded under the pressure. Left out love in the past.
Ooh.
Did you ever love me? Or was it the things I did for you? Gave you all of my heart, but I guess it wasn't enough for you. Oh no. I know it's a give and take, and all I gave is all I can give. Said you would be there, darling. Then you turned around and you dipped.
Ooh.
Damn.
Oh yeah. He on fire. He on fire.
It's crazy because when you look at the lyrics, you wouldn't think that this is 6.5 minutes long.
But nah, because he got two verses and a bridge, like and an outro. So yeah, this shit's 6 minutes.
Oh man.
He got a bridge on this bitch, so you know that shit gonna be hitting.
No. Parentheses. No.
Oh yeah, them ad libs is hitting. Yeah, for sure.
There's no way you did. Do you still believe? Do you still believe? I still believe in our love. That's how you finish it off, nigga. After all that shit.
Yeah, because you gotta.
After you don't think she ever loved you.
You gotta simp. The only way we gonna get back to the shit that it used to be is if niggas admit that they really love these bitches, bro.
Yeah.
That's really it. Like, we gotta really just get back. Even if you don't, you still gotta say it. Like, you still gotta be like on the side of like, yo, I'm really feeling some type of way that you blocked me. It can't be, yo, all right, fuck that bitch. It gotta be, yo, I really am broken without you. I'm distraught.
Yeah.
I am really struggling without you.
And I feel like once we start doing that again,
the women will follow suit.
They'll come down. Yeah, they'll come down. You know what I'm saying?
The women will follow suit.
Yeah.
Look at this nigga. You don't hear this nigga?
How is that bad? Do we not want that? Do we not want that?
Oh God, man.
Do we not want that? Like, is that not the goal? To get these bitches to calm down? Because we got Suki Hana talking about how she eating niggas ass. Like, I don't want to hear that, bro. I don't want to eat that, bro.
You can't stop the Sukis, man. You can't stop the Sukis. They always gonna be out there, but they could have less power. Their voices are too big right now. That's the problem.
That song is hot, bro. I'm sorry. that song is some heat.
All right, we gonna go through one of these days on a Patreon. We're gonna go through Pornhub categories and just ask niggas what they willing to do. All right, Asian, yes. Anal, yes. Soon as you get to some, you know what I'm saying, bukkake, like, was you down? Like, niggas gonna have to.
Niggas laughed at me when I was when they was talking about the D'Angelo verses, and I was trying to figure out who was gonna be versing D'Angelo, and I said Tyrese. Niggas laughed at me, bro, and it makes sense because nobody really going up against D'Angelo like that. But Tyrese got some. He got some.
Yeah,
he got some.
I don't think he could stand for a whole verses, but. Listen, I don't think we got a chance to talk about the Dreamville Fest shit, but man, all I know is nobody wants to smoke with Usher, bro. Nobody wants to smoke with Usher. Usher will put niggas in the ground.
I think I told you too, bro. Seeing Nice and Slow up like the 16th song in the set, I'm like, bro,
yeah.
That would have made me catch like a third win. Just when I thought I was getting like, all right, the show's about to end, I hear Nice and Slow that I hear that come on, bro. I'm in my bag. I'm like 4 drinks in. I'm in my bag, bro.
And he was going crazy. Took the shirt off, took the water bottle. He had them going wild, bro. He showed listen, man. It's levels to this shit, man. And Usher, honestly, you know, when you look at like who we had and who we have now, I don't think there's anybody out right now that can put on a show like Usher can.
If I'm him, I'm not dropping new music ever again. I'm just going off my old
Might
shit.
as well not. Once you get that residency, bro, that's it. You just rock off with the residency from then on.
Yeah, nah, he good, bro. But yeah, man, shout out to Usher, man. Shout out to Dreamville too. I'm glad they growing as a festival. Yeah. It's good shit.
I saw articles. Obviously, you guys know I'm in Raleigh. I've seen articles in North Carolina from the Raleigh Tribune or whatever saying J. Cole's concert can revamp Raleigh. Basically saying that, you know, the city should invest more in the show itself and like make it a staple of like, you know, how we promote and market Raleigh to the rest of the country. You know, you got Disney World, you know what I'm saying? You got the Macy's Day Parade in New York City. You got, you know, every city's got its thing, and, you know, South by Southwest, all these festivals.
That won't be good for you though. That rent gonna go up.
No, it won't be good for me, but at the same time, you know, I'd be very proud if Dreamville Fest became not a national thing, but just like part of what North Carolina is. You know what I mean? That would be very cool for J. Cole to be that, you know, for his city, you know, and for his state. So I just found that very interesting.
I'm glad a lot of these artists are doing that too. I mean, we got the Roots Picnic too. Like they doing the same thing over there.
Roots Picnic is gonna be bananas, man.
Pharrell got was it something in the water, which I think is in Virginia or something. Like I think it takes place in Virginia. But yeah, a lot of these artists
Drake still does his OVO Fest.
Yeah, man. Tyler. Yeah. So hey, man, these artists they're getting smart. It's like if you festival worthy, you do that. So. Yeah, man. Anything else coming out? And then we can get to songs. I can't remember if anything else is or anything else that's come out so far.
I know Lucky Day announced a record with Halle. We were talking about Chloe, so Lucky Day's got a record coming out with Halle soon. That'd be cool.
Nice. Oh, K-Tronada and Amine. Is it Amine or and that's not anime? Amine, yeah. They're dropping a joint album. That's just gonna be heat, bro. I'm going to see K-Tronada again. I love every time I can.
How many K-Tronada shows have you been to?
1.5.
Oh yeah, one of them didn't go so well, right?
Yeah, nah.
That's right.
Yeah, 1.5. So I need to redeem myself. But I've learned. I've lived and I've learned. But I will definitely go see him. I'm definitely gonna go see him. King Cruel. I don't know if y'all a fan of him. White dude. He got.
Yes, sir.
He's dope. He got an album coming out this June, I believe. This bitch ass nigga dropped. I'm not even gonna say his name.
He formed
close, same letter. Dropped a little 3-piece, a little 3-pack, under the name Half Breed. He's mixed with somebody. I forgot what it is. He
oh wow.
He it's him and some other artists. and they dropped the tape, and the group is called Half Breed.
Fun.
I can't stand these niggas, bro.
Fuck him, bro. I can't talk about
and
it
this
no
way
more.
he's just doing it to piss us off, and that makes it worse.
Yeah, I can't do it no more. I'm not even gonna give it that much credit. I heard the Larry June
cat.
I'm over it, bro. I just wanted to bring it up. I heard Larry June and Alchemist. I heard that shit was tight. I haven't gotten to check that out yet. But Larry
I heard a
June,
couple tracks over that. It's really good.
You like that? Cool.
You know, anything the Alchemist touches turns to fucking magic. And them two niggas together, smooth as fuck.
That's facts. Yeah, of Alchemist.
You got the Alchemist rapping and shit.
Yeah. I listened to for the first time Call Me If You Get Lost. I actually finished the whole album, but I did it through the deluxe. Right. Yeah, it was pretty good, yeah. It's pretty good. I really think that's like one of Tyler's best albums, probably.
Me too.
Like I really think that's like it's really one of
maybe it might be biased because like it's like a full rap album. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like this is the first like rap album we've gotten from him since his, you know, full transition to this new style of music he's been creating since Flower Boy.
Yeah.
So it's great to see him kind of go back to his rap roots. Literally take it as back to the, you know, the soil as he can with Drama and the Gangsta Grills, revamping it. And I mean, and also while I'm here, Drama, I'm not sure if you heard his EP that he dropped.
I heard a little bit of it.
I'm really like that. Tyler was the opening track on that as well. That's a really dope collection of music right there. Drama's been in his bag the last couple of years for real.
Yeah. So that's tight, man. That's tight. I really hope Tyler starts doing more film stuff too. Like
me too. Yo, he just dropped the video for How Wind Blows.
I gotta check that out.
I was hoping we talked about the old music videos topic because that song came out a long time ago.
I know, man. And we're gonna get into that topic maybe next time. Like we can get into it. But I really want to get into that topic for sure. Then we can get into some Wicked Radio and stuff. Thank y'all for listening. As y'all know, we share songs after every episode for your listening ears. Get with it. The playlists are on Spotify and Apple Music, both because we are Wicked Radio. Check it out. It's good stuff. We're sharing great songs with y'all. So without further ado, Damon, what song you got for us?
What I got? One of my old favorites, man, Jorja Smith. Been a while since I heard from her. Been maybe a couple years, I think, since we've gotten a solo single from her. But first one in a while. I needed a good one from her. She definitely gave us one here. This is "Try Me" by Jorja Smith.
Between these, ask me about me again.
but this ain't good to please somebody else other than your needs. You got a lot left on these seas. Your heart's not on your sleeve. Try to believe me though. Gotta listen, gotta learn, gotta live, gotta fight, gotta learn.
That was Jorja Smith, Try Me. Yeah, definitely love that. Definitely great to hear from Jorja again. Her back for sure. Excited for an album that I'm sure is coming very, very soon. Seems like a lot of my favorite artists are dropping this year, so it's gonna be a good year. We're gonna eat for sure.
It's tight, man. Shout out Jorja Smith, man. Shout out Jorja Smith. It has been a while, you're right. It's been a long time since I heard from her. But yeah, man, for this song, I'm gonna go back to my man's Devin Tracy. He dropped a little song called My Lover last day of March. And yeah, it's called My Lover by Devin Tracy.
You question why I feel this way and why you wanna throw the love away when the rain settles on my window pane, thinking why do people change? Because I don't understand you in my hand. We should be fine, and anything you say, you can have your way. I enable. My love and say my love and be in love with me. You want it, say you want it, don't you want it, go with me. My love and say my love and be my lover, my love. I wonder if you feel the same way, saying baby you'll be okay. It's so easy to cry my dry eye, but I would never fall, no, because I don't understand you in my head. We should be fine, and anything you say, have your way. Now you need my love and say my love and be in love with me. You want it, say you want it, don't you want it, go with me. My love and say my love and be my love, my love. My love and say my love and be in love with me. You want it, say you want it, don't you want it, go with me. My love and say my love, be my lover, my love. Be my lover.
That was My Lover by Devin Tracy. Man, singing his ass off. Killing it. Yeah, man, this might be the most... I've got him on this playlist twice. So he probably the most I have on this playlist of sharing someone double. So 2 for 2. Keep it up, homie.
Cool. So the record I got is actually a few months old now. A pretty well-known artist. I mean, actually a pretty much a star. Just released a new record and I just love it. I've been playing it constantly. This is Float by Janelle Monáe featuring Seun, Kuti, and Egypt 80.
I think I done changed. Yeah. No, I'm not the same, nigga. I think I done changed, nigga. See something not the same, nigga. I used to walk into the room
feather, I'm light as a feather. Yeah, baby, I float. It's hard to look at my resume and not find a reason to toast. She throwing that thing in a circle, making it viral. I might just elope. Say, listen, lil' mama, you like Shabari? Watch while I show you the ropes. I used to let niggas get to me. I used to be my own enemy. Now I done had several epiphanies over some breakfast at Tiffany's. Had to forgive all my frenemies. They are not who they pretend to be. I had to protect all my energy. I'm feeling much lighter now. I float on them, I float on them, just float. They hanging on to that goose down in my cup. Float on them, I float on them, just float. I don't step, I don't walk, I don't dance, I just float. Float, float, float. I don't dance, I just float. Float, 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 I just float. I'll wait a tire, check out the robe, I'm fresh like a pope. I'm doing my dance on catamarans and you got a coat. I'm counting my blessings, we ain't stressing, just look at this glow. I got that magic, I'm really prepared for whatever, whenever, so who wants to smoke? Came back from the future to take all y'all niggas and take all y'all hoes. They said I was by, yeah baby I'm by a whole nother coast. She stay in the hills, he stay in Atlanta, I pay for them both. My face card don't come with a limit, I swipe it, I spin it, I swear I be doing the most. Float, float on them, I float on them, just float. They hanging on to that goose down in my cup. Float on them, I float on them, just float. I don't step, I don't walk, I don't dance, I just float. Float, float, float. I don't dance, I just float. Float, float, float,
Shout out to Janelle Monáe. Love this record. Love what you did with it. Artwork is fire. Everything. So, shout out to you.
Yeah,
She was just at the celebrity basketball game, right? Janelle Monáe?
Yeah. Looking amazing. Not doing anything well, but looking amazing.
And didn't she also yell at people on Twitter?
Yeah, I know people got mad at her because she got mad at people because they said that the way that she dresses.
Yeah,
like,
they said she
her.
stopped dressing like the Monopoly man. She said, "Thank God she stopped dressing like the Monopoly man." Yeah, that was, she was tight.
And then she was hot. Just for that, no new music. Yeah, man.
She's definitely one of them that's just like always been fine and always just done a really good job of hiding it.
Yeah, you're right. Same with Halle. But yeah, No Name is dropping soon too. No Name's dropping the album. Frank Ocean actually is going live tonight at 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 a.m.
on Coachella.
And Coachella, so
How can you stream that? Where can I stream that at?
Prime, maybe.
I don't know. I know it'll probably
Coachella's usually on YouTube, isn't it?
It's definitely gonna be on somebody's TikTok. Somebody gonna be streaming that on TikTok.
I'm trying to watch it for real.
Yeah, I might as well stay up and watch it a little bit.
Does anybody know if
I'm never gonna see that nigga live?
You will.
Oh. Does anybody know if the Dreamville Fest is still playing, or was it just live, or can you watch it on a?
I have no idea. I tried to find videos of the Drake set.
Yeah,
but I couldn't find
Drake
it.
set
I was hoping
hot.
somebody would be streaming it on TikTok.
Coachella stream is on YouTube, by the way.
Yo, they said try watching it on Fortnite. They have a partnership with Coachella and have been streaming the whole thing
The whole time, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yo, I'm about to log back on the Fortnite.
My shit, I haven't played Fortnite in so long. That shit would take 15 hours to update for sure.
God, yeah, you're right.
I'm really surprised that
right.
there's no metaverse. There's no metaverse thing where you could watch from the side of the stage or some shit.
There probably is, or if not, they're
would y'all do
working on
that?
it.
Wow, YouTube
I don't see
said
why
Frank
not.
Ocean is not scheduled to appear on Coachella live stream. The current schedule suck my ass.
Wow,
Yeah.
the only people that gonna see this live.
I would definitely watch. The metaverse could not even the metaverse, but just VR. Do live streamed concerts. Do live stream sports events. Just do it and do it well. And just watch people pay subscription prices. If you got, I don't know if you guys do League Pass or anything like that, but if you had League Pass for your team and there were 6 arena 360 cameras that you could access via VR, you wouldn't pay an extra $10 a month for that? Like, of course you would, right? Like, I definitely would. Or like a Coachella set, I would pay $40 for a VR experience.
Stop giving them
from my house,
numbers, bro. Stop doing that. It's $29.99.
Okay, all right, cool. But like for a VR that's well done, where you could like be right on the side of the stage, right at the front of the thing. You know what I'm saying? I actually just for a graduation gift for my daughter, I bought 2 tickets to
Beyonce.
Y'all heard of Tomorrow X Together?
Tomorrow who?
Tomorrow X Together. That's the name of the K-pop group.
No, I'm not in the K-pop. I'm not in the K-pop area.
Those tickets were fucking crazy. Like,
how much, Flex? How much you dropped on your daughter?
$725 for 2 tickets.
Sheesh.
$725. Fucking insane.
They floor seats?
No. Not even close. Not even close. That was just to be in the building.
She in the rafters.
It's they're decent seats, but still it was not on the floor for sure. Those were like $600 a pop. You know what I mean? So I don't even know one of these motherfucking songs, bro. Like, I have no idea.
You going?
No, my wife is going, and because my youngest daughter, she doesn't listen to them either. So like, me and my youngest daughter, we're gonna kick it in Charlotte, and then them two are gonna go to the concert, and we're kind of just like gonna go do something else. But it'll be fun.
Very nice.
Yeah,
very nice. Okay. Well, I think that's good. We good to go, y'all. Thank y'all for listening, and viewers, thank y'all for watching. As y'all know, for YouTube, we share the first hour of every podcast on the YouTube account. So go check that out. Go look at us, go see what Damon looked like. Go see what baby Damon looking like today. Yeah, man, like, thank y'all for listening and watching. Subscribe to the Patreon, patreon.com/because we are podcast. We share very special stuff on there. And we have another YouTube video up right now currently of the letter league that we did. Check it out. It's a lot of fun. We'll be sharing clips from it very soon. So please, please, please check it out and subscribe if you if you're willing and able. We do great stuff for y'all, man. Y'all be safe. My Jersey folks, Jersey on fire. West Milford had a whole fire. Y'all be safe, man. I don't know what's going on. This world is going crazy. Buy some golds because the dollar is crashing. I don't know, man.
Yeah, niggas are plotting against us, yo.
Yeah.
Be wary. Our dollar is about to be worth.
Yes.
They killed the Cash App nigga.
Yes, they killed the Cash App nigga.
It's over for them, man.
And launch their own, let's call it like Fed Now or some shit. Yo, man, it's getting real spooky out here, bro. Hope y'all got your
Start
crypto
doing your
up.
Googles.
Hope y'all
Invest
got
in
your
AI,
crypto.
yo. Start learning some AI, yo. Get into prompting.
Yeah, it's up. It's up. So, but yeah, man, we'll see y'all again very, very soon. Be safe out here. Hit us up. Oh, comment on Spotify. Spotify got comments now and polls. So make sure you check that out too. If y'all want to support us in any type of way, find us on Facebook, Because We Are Podcast, TikTok, Because We Are Podcast. We everywhere, man. We international, we global. So we appreciate y'all listening, and we'll see y'all next time.
We did it, baby.
Celtics in 5.